that's just bad.
She is, but she not.
Good too.
You see what money do.
I mean, yeah.
You see what money do.
Shit different now.
For real. I still don't think she bad, but I see what the money did.
I'm with you on that.
I see what the money did.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah.
Thick shit.
Yeah. Big money. Yeah.
Slim.
It helped out a lot though.
Slim, thick type shit.
Yeah. She getting up there.
But she very popular though.
She paid for it.
So what happened to Cardi?
She ain't dropped it in
She's
7 years.
stressing right now, nigga. That nigga
this year, ain't it?
her man been doing all types of shit.
Oh yeah, they just got it.
And she fucking with the football player, Diggs.
Oh, Diggs, she was messing with Diggs. I seen that.
So she going through a lot. Just had the baby too.
Diggs going through his shit right now. Too.
Man, he trying to beat the allegations.
Yeah.
So he out here striking
with
shit.
his old shit right there.
Yeah, they trying to say he
We gonna have one. Okay,
a punk.
We gonna get to it today. Let's get this energy up.
Wow, energy up.
I like it. Before we start.
It's my shit.
Yeah, it was. I gotta put them shades on for that. Gotta put them shades on for G's.
Oh, I ain't got no shades on.
It's something on that hard grass, Just for a second, just to get in that mode.
Yeah.
This is that shit. I'm gonna ask y'all a question about G's when we get into it. I had a thought to this.
I can't so far from the bottom, cause niggas see the top. As soon as I feel the trip, I'm ripping up every block. I'm a good guy, I'm fearing man. With a criminal mind state, ain't nobody take them shit, and that's why we cry and wait. I'm off in the truck while I'm in the refrigerator. In search of the baking soda right next to the mashed potatoes. Days on 3 and 10.
Niggas forgot. Never gonna let niggas forget
I
G's.
bitches as a hustler. I'm a straight hustler. My ambitions as a hustler. I'm a straight hustler.
Well, that take me back right now.
Gotta restore the feeling a little bit. Stop playing though. Stop playing though. Stop playing though. Stop playing though. I ain't no DJ in that, but I can put a little shit together. I can put some shit together.
ATL trap shit. Yeah. These are trap kings right here.
Young MPs, yellow watch.
You gotta sip on some of that.
Shine, yellow living room set. Make me shoot for my girl.
My 20 sitting on 6s.
Tony's in my girl. Because it's more than knocking.
Because it is a lemon.
I don't judge the bitches, but you look more like a lemon.
I'm not fucking with them.
Really stupid thing. This is
How I feel today.
I'm moving chokers, golden syrups
In my lemonade.
I'm in the shade and I'm selling lemonade.
Yeah.
It's feeling up like the going right off in the eye. I'm on lemonade, diamond rush.
You was skating on this job, for real.
You was skating.
Lemonade.
I wore yesterday.
This is how I'm feeling.
I'm smoking grits and selling chickens, Corvette painted lemon.
Scoochie.
Alright, one more we gonna get to it, bro.
ATL.
One more we gonna get to it.
Where your ass at, dog, and that's gonna feed. Where your ass at, dog, bitches didn't need. Where your ass at, dog, niggas try to run off.
Had to put a gun out.
Where your ass at, dog, that's gonna slide. Where your ass at, dog, hashtag lies. Where your ass at, dog, better turn tide. Where your ass at, dog, now the spirit pies. Where your ass at, dog, niggas gonna feed. Where your ass at, dog, bitches shouldn't need. Where your ass at, dog, niggas try to run off. Where your ass at, dog, better turn the gun off.
What you say? Where your ass at, dog?
54 walk through, bitch, don't panic.
Yeah, we back though. And then one podcast episode 42. Back in the building, powered by Moss Media, sponsored by Top Tier Custom Tees and Apparel. Get your custom tees today.
Go cop.
Energy's feeling good here today, fellas. Energy is feeling good here today. You know your boy
walk
Moss.
through, bitch, don't
Moss
panic.
back in the building. My nigga James back in the building.
Back in the building.
For sure.
I'm back.
Hat's looking good. We twinning today.
Twin.
Yeah, we twin. What up, twin?
I need one of
You know what I'm
those.
saying?
I need one
Got
of those.
special guests in the building today.
Ooh.
Might know you. You definitely done heard the name somewhere before.
If you in a 100-mile radius.
You in a
100-mile radius.
The name got to ring a bell somehow, some way.
Damn.
I
That
would
reach,
think.
that's North Carolina.
I would think.
Yeah. I give you a state up, state down.
For
For
sure. It's gotta be a little range right there. It's gotta be.
Sure.
But you know, we got the one and only DJ Purple Haze.
Hey.
Purple Haze.
Let's get it then.
Purple Haze, though. All right. So what the name? Is it from Cam? Is it from the Cam album?
Nah.
The
for
name
real.
comes from the Cam album.
It was around that
Haze ain't
time.
around no more. Niggas.
It was around that time. You actually want to know where this came from? So, my football coach, y'all might remember Coach Johnson at Heritage. One day, I'm at practice, and he just, he like, no.
Fat Johnson, fat black
Fat
guy.
Johnson.
No.
Baseball coach.
Yeah. They had an arm. He coached the quarterbacks and all that.
Okay.
So one of them just walking by, and he like, Purple Haze. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? My last name Hayes, but he talking about the Jimi Hendrix song.
Oh.
Yeah.
Johnson was witty. Like, he was cool like that too, though.
Yeah. I fuck with Johnson.
Hey, side note real quick. He said that we went to school with his daughter,
Yeah.
Holly Johnson.
Okay. Yeah.
But back to what Roland was saying.
That's how we start the show.
That's it. That's all you got to say.
But yeah, it stuck. But I ain't like listen to that and be like, man, that's about it. I don't even think I want DJing or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just at school. But when it came time to do names as far as a DJ, that stuck with me.
That was one that stuck.
You know what I mean? So basically, it's from the Jimi Hendrix song, but I wouldn't have really thought about it if it weren't for Coach Johnson.
Hey, now
And a lot of people don't know that.
quick question: How many people have the assumption that it's behind a consumption of marijuana?
I mean, it technically
that
is.
line?
That's what Jimi Hendrix was talking about. But nowadays you gotta like 2025. When I said, because you know that's a throwback strain,
Right.
So now it's more like if you know. So now I only run into people that's like. They actually like, yo, that's hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, white people white people be like, yo, oh my God, that's cool. Like, but when I first was doing it, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? They kind of thinking I'm tripping a little bit because back then, you know,
think you-
like, illegal and all that. Like, but now they like really like embrace it. Like, yo, that's a dope.
Nah,
Like you said, that's a throwback straight.
That's a
And
throwback.
around no more. So you really had to come from that era to even know what that was.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's tight. That's tight. I'm with that.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
That's why I like
for
that.
sure.
I like that. DJ Purple Haze.
It sticks.
It don't just stick.
Like, people call me.
What you hear is like.
So a lot of people don't even know my government name. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like now they just call me Purple Haze. I hear that in public, and I just answer to it. Like, I got a million names, so you know,
brand name.
I just answer to it.
Yeah.
If I know you talking to me, I answer you.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I got a million names, so it is.
Where it all started? How long it's been? What year we in of DJ of the birth of DJ Purple Haze?
I'm pretty sure if my math right, you know, we up there in age now, all of us.
Getting up there a little bit.
I'm pretty sure I started in 2010. I did my homeboy. I mean, I was playing around in my dorm.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I'm saying, like what we call it bedroom DJs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Doing it out of love, practicing, just playing around. But when I did my first party, one of my good friends, I did his like 21st birthday at like an apartment at JMU.
Yeah.
And so that's probably like 2010. So we looking at like 15 years.
That's OG numbers.
It's crazy when I say it. Cause like,
numbers.
But like, it don't feel like it.
Yeah. Shit happens so fast.
15 is like, whoa.
There's a lot of people that ain't did shit for 15 years.
Yeah, you know
for sure.
Nigga, I ain't had
Master at your craft.
I haven't had a
That kind
job
of
for
number.
15 years.
Right,
Like, it was
yeah,
like the same job for 15 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like,
that's a master of the craft right there. That's 10,000 hours.
Put in that work.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's crazy because there's still room to grow. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of shit I could be better at.
Hell yeah, yo, you could kind of DJ for like the rest of your life.
You can't.
It's not like being a rapper or an artist
Nah, you
per
can't.
se.
Like I got older DJ homies, you know, around here.
You can carry that
that's
far.
in their 50s.
Yeah.
You just gotta be able to like. Obviously, the lane you gotta.
Right.
It's just a lane you want to be in.
Right. I get it.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't. I mean, certain shit you grow out of. I don't foresee myself trying to be in the club at 50.
Right. Every 10 years, it's almost a different chapter for you in your DJing.
Right.
I get it for sure.
Yeah, I mean, everybody always want music played, and y'all just play music.
Some facets.
Start this off.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Somebody want music played, so yeah,
Music gonna be the background of
it's
everything.
definitely a blessing.
Fire.
It changed my life. I can't even say changed my life because I was still coming into my life, but music is my life. I'll just say that.
For sure.
I was gonna do something with it. You know what I'm saying?
So how you balance your day life and your night life?
It's kind of like a double life a little bit.
Facts. I be looking at it. I be laughing at it sometimes. Like, dang, I live two different lives because I could be doing. I'm just being real with y'all. I could be doing stuff with kids, and then next thing you know, I'm doing
No kids allowed.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna be as transparent as possible. I did a middle school dance one time, right?
Yeah.
And then as soon as that was done, because you know that's kind of early, like
5, 6,
6:30. Yeah, for sure.
And then I did a stripper party.
That's
I'm like,
the duality.
That's some psych. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, all I was doing was playing music and
Business. This is business.
and too like
It's a gig.
I don't want to
It's
sound like that, but like you get numb to shit like that.
Yeah,
you know
nah,
what
for
I'm saying?
sure.
I mean, you know,
It just become
you
regular.
know,
then
strippers
for you.
there, but that don't really do nothing for me.
Yeah,
You know,
nah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
I'm a man, you know, but it don't.
If you know, you know.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
something.
OG shit.
You done seen some shit.
OG
You done
shit.
seen some shit.
Yeah, it is.
You know
What
time
it
it
is.
is.
But yeah, so I mean, the balance is just kind of it's just natural.
Nah, but the real ones are able to straddle that line when it's time for business. It's time for business.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even if it was that setting, nigga, I'm on the clock right now. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Real
natural.
ones know how to do that.
And that's
straddle
kind of the
that.
way you get to 15 years of doing something.
sure.
Handling
your shit.
Can't be no wild ass.
Yeah.
nigga.
Bullshit like
Keeping it professional for
People ain't
sure.
gonna call your phone again like he was wild last time. You can't bring that nigga back.
Facts. So it's like, you figure it out. It outside looking in, and when I step back and put it in perspective, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. But when you in it, you just you know how to handle it too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Especially the older you get, you know what I mean? Be more mature.
Yeah, I done retired from the nightlife, bro. I just be chilling. I don't be outside.
I mean, honestly though, like if I'm not playing, like right now, it's Saturday night.
Yeah.
I'd rather do stuff like this.
Rather be chilling.
You know what I'm saying? I done did it all. I don't need to be out like
Yeah.
that no more.
Yeah,
So
that
it's
makes
just
sense.
like, especially in my own town.
Be appreciating that time where you just ain't gotta do nothing.
Man, what?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Nah,
Chill, do something I want to do, really.
Yeah.
now that you put it in that perspective, though, you out every weekend.
Bro,
Yeah.
for like, but not
Every
for
week.
years though.
For years,
Not like 1 month and you be like, yo, I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might be like, and they might, yeah, you be like, whoa, I'm tripping. Like, bro, I might be like, it was, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it'd be Thursday through Sunday type. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it could even be crazy. If I was in a bigger city, it could be even crazier. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The
But
city every night, something.
yeah, so yeah, you know,
That's crazy.
it's definitely a lifestyle.
For sure.
For sure.
Oh, man, gotta handle it.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate coming through though. You know,
I
got a full board of topics.
I had to be here, bro.
Yeah,
You don't understand.
Appreciate you, bro. We're gonna have fun today. Have a little fun. We're gonna start off with the hottest. I guess you could say the hottest topic.
All right.
Stephen A. getting checked.
You think he got checked? You think he got checked?
yeah.
Oh yeah, he got pressed.
In that moment, for sure. You got
Okay.
Yeah, it was like on some on-site
got
shit. Like,
pressed.
I gotta let this be known right now. But yeah, Stephen A. got pressed by LeBron. It was like the end of the third quarter or some shit. Like the game was still in the middle of the game.
It was in the timeout.
Yeah,
It was a timeout. I thought it was at the end.
It wasn't at the end of the game. It was in the middle,
shit.
and like towards the end of the
Timeout.
third.
That is on site.
Yeah.
That's on
It was
site.
on some shit
The
like they showed
definition.
the video. They showed the video and somebody like said something to him during the time. Like, yeah, he right there. He was like, oh, he right. He's like, you can see him get up. He's like, oh, yeah. All right, hold on real quick. I'm gonna go on over here. Get up to him. You know, cause it's out now what he had said basically on some shit like yeah, that's my son. That's like the first words he said. He was repeating that. That's my son. Leave my son out of it. Leave my son. That's my son. So it's like, oh shit.
Man.
So initially, you would think like, oh, LeBron just got fed up with people talking about his kid, but then as more shit come out, which I'm glad it's been like a week or so since.
Yeah, I'm about to say the fact that you're asking now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
We seen clips, and we seen. I think they basing it around this one clip where Stephen A. was saying, well, he started off addressing him like, yo, I'm coming to you as a father type shit. And then he went into his banner on saying like, you shouldn't do this to LeBron, putting him in these positions and da-da-da-da-da. So it's like, I guess the feeling of the sentiment when you start, you getting on live TV talking about, I'm talking to you as a father.
Yeah,
I can see getting offended by that a little bit.
When I first seen it, I was like, yo, Bron tripping.
Yeah,
I thought it was a bit unprofessional.
Yeah, like that, and bro, your son in this, like you act like he above criticism.
If I'm Bron, I don't like. If I'm Bronny, I don't like that you did.
That's what I'm saying too. Like,
man,
now
I'm grown.
Because now
I'm grown.
Now when Edwards and them line up with him, yeah, you bitch ass nigga, your daddy can't save you now. Like if you don't think they about to say that now.
But I don't know if Bron. Well, let me see. I'm gonna say how I feel like Bron's side of it is. I don't think he's mad at his criticism.
Nah, he's not.
I think he's mad at him for him like addressing him on how he should be a parent to his kid type shit.
I was listening to different, you know what I'm saying, pods and getting different perspectives, and people made points. He won't, like you said, he won't mad at him for criticizing. Well, I'm assuming he won't. Right. But how he came to him is, like you said, he's saying. He on the joint saying like, Bron, I'm begging you as a father, like, please stop it. Like, you calling out his
that's on some like
father,
that's kind of offensive.
Like,
a little bit.
LeBron grew up without a dad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you trying to call out how I am raising my kid?
Yeah.
Like,
and it kind of makes sense with what he's saying at the moment.
Now,
that's my son. That's my son. Don't talk about like, no, that's my son. Don't tell me how to.
Yeah.
Like, that's one thing you don't do. And it's always scratchy ground. Is on telling somebody how to parent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at this point, though, he a grown ass man, though. So are we still talking about parenting, or are you attacking what I've done in the past to lead up to this point?
I mean, if he just
do you still parent after 18 when your kids is grown? Are you still parenting? Yeah. That's a general question.
Yeah.
I think I don't believe in that. You 18, you on your own, then that's never the case.
Yeah.
For real, real parents.
I mean, y'all got kids, so I'm gonna defer to you. But I know what my mom do to this day. I'm 35, you know what I mean? I still listen to her. Obviously, she can only say but certain, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But she still is a mother for life, bro. My mom definitely is a mother for life.
Still holds you down, whatever's going on.
You know what I mean? So it's like, but I mean, LeBron, if it's just strictly if he checking them over, like, don't tell me how to be a father, I get it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if y'all seen, but somebody did pull up like videos of Stephen A. Like, it's different clips where he like, Michael Jordan would have came to me in person, Kobe would have came to me. Like, it's one, you know what I'm saying? He like, now when LeBron come to him in person, now he doing a whole press run and mad at him.
He went crazy on
man, he's doing a crazy press run.
I didn't watch that.
Bro, he was on the Night Show. Was he on Jay Leno? Maybe it was something. I won't know Jay Leno, but he been on some wild ass shows just talking about this shit.
I think he's getting bigger than just sports. Like, Stephen A. be on everything.
Oh, he big time.
You know what I'm saying?
The day LeBron shit happened, he just got his new contract, $100 million contract.
$100 million.
5 years.
Yeah, he bigger than sports now, though. You know what I'm saying?
But that's where he got to understand where his platform is too, though.
To be able to. Well, I do think the professional thing would have, or the most manly thing would have to do, even though he was outed on a public platform. If LeBron really felt like that, and it was really on site, it's like, yo, let me get him in person, and I'm gonna give him all of this. I felt like he used the background of the public to say 5 sentences, which the situation was worth more, right? It's worth more. But he used the setting to kind of like just catapult.
Like protection, almost?
Almost, yeah. You know,
yeah, you can't do nothing in response to me right now, but just.
But I get it though. The
He
charge,
would do something, but
what Stephen A. did was a hefty charge, a little bit by kind of challenging his father. Yeah, his fatherhood. So
I mean, we gotta, for real, honestly though, with social media, bro. It's a new ball game, so like we wouldn't even know what they said if this was back in the day.
Oh yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
It's been another rumored story or something that might have happened.
Like now they got microphones and everything. They even
reading lips.
Yeah, exactly.
They doing all they getting.
You know what I mean? So like, it's a new day, so both of them kind of got to know that.
Yeah. And so, what was Stephen A.'s response? Like
I watched this when he was on Gil's Arena, and he started off with some like. Real like I thought that shit was weak.
Yeah. He should have called him and all that.
Yeah,
and I feel him at the time, but like I said, the video when he in 4K talking about, I'm like who he say he was talking to on the court, and they was like, you gonna talk that shit now? And then Stephen A. was like, I'm right here, ain't I? Like he was talking big dog shit about people addressing him in person. Like so, then when LeBron do it now, it's a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when I first seen it, bro, not to cut you off, but I'm like, Bron is tripping, bro.
Yeah.
He, like, his son ain't above criticism. Why is he acting like this? But when I started really putting it in perspective, and then I really saw what he was really mad at, because I ain't really realized that he said, I'm begging you as a father to stop this. Like, yo, that's
kind of deep.
That is super deep. But I'm telling you, I might be siding with Stephen A. on it.
I know you are, because let me get to what Stephen A. said.
All right.
As he went on, he explained himself. He kind of broke down like the whole last year leading up to Bronny even getting the first game or some shit. He was like, yo, I never said nothing about Bronny the whole time the draft happened, all the summer shit. I said nothing. Even the first game, I ain't say nothing. He's like, I let it ride. He said, but I was watching. He was like, and I was getting calls from the organization and how people were feeling about it. And that first game when they let him play, you know that the big moment I told you about. I was like, I kept telling y'all all summer, he playing first game. They gotta have that moment. It's history. It's gotta happen. So it happened, and he was talking on some shit like the organization, like we just going along with it. We understand the history moment of it, but after that, we try to get right back to what it really is and getting back in the G League. He was talking. He was like, that game happened, and then he played in another game, and he played in another game, and then he said, then they played Philly, and they put him in the first quarter. Tyrese Maxey torched his ass. I remember that game too. I was like, when he put it,
but he torched everybody.
Tyrese Maxey went crazy on it. He's like, they was like taking advantage of the fact that he was even in the first quarter type shit. He's like, I can say nothing. So he said, then it gets to a point where everybody's talking about it now. It was the biggest topic when the NBA season started, and they dragged this shit for a couple months. And he was just on some shit like, me being who I am, I can't not talk about it now. They putting up his stats on the board, and the threes and point threes. I gotta talk
People
about it.
People gotta realize who Stephen A. is, like you said. He's $100 million man. He got to.
I'm on TV every day.
And that's one thing I don't like about LeBron, like stands or whatever. They be like, well, Bronny was the 55th pick. What other 55th picks you talking about like that?
That's true.
Motherfucker, but it's Bronny. Yes, we're gonna talk about him. Yeah. Like, that's news.
Initially, I get it, but after a while, see, what they should have did, they should have just sent him to the G League until the spring. Just leave him in there.
But he was hooping in the G League, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you should have left him in there. He was getting better. Like, he had 30-point games and all type of shit. Like, I think he averaged like 17 in the G League. Like, leave him there.
I mean, if Bron admit that he just in there, if Bron admits he's in there for him, then, a lot of shit will be cool. I ain't mad at him. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for nepotism. You know what I mean? Like, but just admit that and accept it.
I ain't mad at him.
And let people should be able to talk shit about Bron.
It's cool, like, it's cool if Bronny was who my man? Let's say if Bronny was Ben Simmons, right? Physique wise.
All right. Okay.
Let's say if he was Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
And he just tips and just barely looks like what you think he should be in this setting, right? Like Ben Simmons, damn, this nigga should be Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying?
But hyped him up when he first came in, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
He had some good seasons.
But I just feel like with Bronny off the ripper, like this guy doesn't look like NBA caliber. Like
For sure not.
he doesn't look like he didn't look like NBA caliber at USC.
The man had a heart attack.
Had a heart attack.
Whatever it was.
That's more than I give him. Like that's even more. Like
I mean, we know why he in the league. We know why he in the league.
Yeah, and so like when we disregard
that happened, they ended the draft like right after that season. That's what
I will say Bronny is a teeter. Like he wouldn't have been. I don't think if he didn't belong in like even like a second round conversation. You like basically, all right, he the 55th pick, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, he got that because of LeBron. But if he didn't even belong in that like shit, like him between other people, yeah, like if he was just a person like Jordan's sons, everybody knew they shouldn't be drafted. They not good. Everything, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I'll be like, man, they tripping. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, how the hell is he in the league? Bronny is good enough to be an NBA player.
I agree.
He's good enough
depth
to
chart,
be an NBA player.
A 10-person roster.
It's 12, ain't it?
12-person roster.
He's good enough to play against NBA players.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, he can play.
Yeah, he can play
good enough to be in a rotation right now.
Yeah, nah.
He still need development.
Like Gilbert Arenas said.
A lot of players.
Did you see what Gilbert Arenas said?
Yeah.
He said if Bronny played 38 minutes a game, he'll be a top 5 Rookie of the Year finalist.
God, really?
That's not a lot of. Based on his stats and his percentages, if he gets the minutes, he can score. But the Lakers would be probably in like 13th place or something. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll be trash if he played 38 minutes.
Yeah.
But that's my whole point is he can play in the NBA.
He's just not getting.
But we know LeBron put him over the hump to get drafted. Like first of all,
if LeBron won his daddy, he wouldn't be in this position.
Not at all.
Nah.
He wouldn't even enter the draft.
Right. But there's a lot of niggas that can play in the NBA. But that roster, bro, that shit is so small. Like,
yo, you don't even know somebody who knows somebody that's in the NBA.
Man, the shit is like
it's so small.
Yeah, it was like 400 players.
Yeah, but I'm saying one team is what 12 guys.
15,
so let's just say you're 6'4".
Right.
So you got to play point guard.
That's all. How tall is he? 6'1"?
I think he's 6'3".
Like 6'1", maybe.
He gotta be 6'1".
6'1".
He might be 6'2". So even based off of his physique, it should be hard as hell for him to get to this level.
But he got a 40-inch vertical.
I'm about to say,
Bro do got
bunnies. He got bunnies. That makes up.
Bro do got bunnies.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, okay, let's just take a team like, I don't know, the Warriors.
Right.
So if you're 6'2", you're fighting for you're not taking Steph's spot. You see what I'm saying? No. Who's Steph's backup? Is it GP?
It might be GP.
Whoever, you know what I'm saying? But my point is, you're not taking his spot.
No.
So now you're fighting for one spot. And then you can't play center, power forward, or small forward. You know what I'm saying? So now you're trying to fight for one spot. Yeah.
No,
that's how hard it is to get in the league. So it's got to take someone like his dad.
It's crazy to me that they would get rid of Dalton Connect and not get rid of him.
They got him back though.
I know you know.
Yeah.
Hindsight, you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy to me.
I mean that was with a trade though.
You think they would do that?
No, they wouldn't get rid of him for Bronny. No.
No, that's what I'm saying though. Like Dalton Connect is a baller, yo.
No, he's nice.
He's nice. The fact that they would give him up and keep Bronny,
but that was
let you know the boss ties, yo.
Something back. Though.
Yeah, that was most of
the value of him.
You need a
I get it. I get it.
I mean,
but he's still young. He could be the future of your franchise.
Nah, I see what you're saying though, but I mean, you can't trade Bronny for anybody.
Five ties though, you know.
Man.
So that's why he did.
Well, I ain't gonna lie though. I mean, you know, I
think he's taking up a spot. I think
that
is more deserving or better talent that he took a spot.
That's very true, but
that's my problem with it. I think it's somebody.
But why do we have a problem with it though?
Hmm.
Why do we have a problem with it?
Yeah. So with me, it's not I'm not on no black and white shit. I don't give a fuck about nepotism. It's all about what is owed to the person who to put in the work. Right? And so not disregarding saying he didn't put in the work, again, we know why he here. And I'm keeping it there.
That's a good point, and we gonna get our topic later. Success is given, not earned. I can't wait till we can transition. When I heard that line, that changed my whole.
It's all about who you know.
Yeah,
it's about who you know.
So true. The work.
Yeah.
The work.
Now, but universal law though, right? It's about the action. So I'm just going off of those markers of if one puts the intention into what they want to do and where they want to be at, then that should be owed to them. And now here you go.
What do you mean by owed though?
What do you mean by owed? So again,
owed has like, you feel like it's like it has to have.
Oh, for sure. Has to have.
But hold on. When we talking Bronny James, bro, okay, if we splitting hairs,
he have to be here. You know what I'm saying?
Why not though? Because you gotta think it's a business.
It is.
So if y'all two are even, right? But you're LeBron James' son, and I'm the owner, I'm gonna pick you, bro.
Right.
Even if he better than you by a little bit, he taller.
100% with that.
Bro, I'm selling tickets.
Yeah, no, that's
crazy.
Yeah, no, that's what I said on a couple episodes ago. Like, yo,
sports is entertainment, bro.
Yeah,
for sure.
At the end of the day, sport. I tell them, the players I coach to this day, I tell them, like, bro, we play this. Yeah, we want to compete, but then too, we got to entertain the people that watch us, bro.
For sure.
Even on the small scale, the youth level that I coach, people are paying $5.
You let them do their thing. You let them get out.
I mean, if they can do it.
Yeah.
If I'm a coach, even if I only coach kids, but if I coach a higher level where they dunking,
right.
I'm gonna be mad if you choose to lay it up instead of dunk it, bro. Because now you can't even get the crowd behind you.
Get the people what they came for.
That's momentum. We all play sports. Momentum is a real thing.
For sure.
For sure.
So,
for sure.
You know, I just say all that to say,
from a business perspective,
Bronny
100%
over a lot of
100%.
Y'all talking about, this nigga deserve it. He do this in the G League. What is he gonna do when I put him on the team? He ain't selling no tickets. Bronny James was the #1 selling jersey at one point.
It went up.
No, from a business. 100%. Yo, from a revenue gaining perspective, for sure. Yeah. For sure. But what I'm saying is from a skill level and
I agree with
game.
I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying? That's so what I'm like, this nigga not good, yo.
I agree with you.
This nigga not good.
I still think he'll end up being kind of decent though.
He not bad. Y'all make it seem like he a scrub.
I don't think
he ain't no scrub though. He can hoop.
I just think he got
400 players in the league. I think he's 389.
Well, that's good. That means he deserves to be in the league.
To society, no.
He made the cut.
Hey, y'all right in that regard. But you know what I'm saying.
I did what you said.
Y'all right in that regard, though.
I agree with you. I'm just saying, like, a lot of people think he, like, 500, 600 out of 400.
Oh, I just kept him in the 400. I say 500 if I thought about it.
So you think he don't deserve to be in the league at all?
He legit, yeah.
Man,
you don't think he can hoop?
He's getting the opportunity to develop in the league where the development should have came collegiate.
I do
agree with that, but he has these skill set to play NBA professional basketball, though.
I mean, he's keeping up.
That's good enough.
Yeah, for sure. He keeping up.
He definitely, I mean, it's no denying that he getting this shit off of his pops. There's no denying that. But I don't think he as bad as people think that people try.
I'll have a conversation with somebody about this if we start on that premise. If we start on that premise right there of we are under an understanding of why he's here.
Oh yeah.
We can talk about it now.
Everybody knows.
But if we disregard,
I just root for fatherhood so much, bro. I love
facts
to see
though, and that's why facts.
I love to see it. Facts. And I ain't know, but at the same time,
and it's done all over in every other aspect.
But at the same time, he's not. But I'll admit, he's not above criticism. If he sucks, talk shit about him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So,
for sure.
I'm just kind of
figure it out. Give him 3. Give him 3. If
you
get a second contract, would you admit, all right?
I got
he better not get no
no.
second
He gonna have to
contract.
show me
I'm saying
on
if
the
he
court.
does,
He better not get no
that
second
was. That's getting out of hand.
Get out of hand. Nah, the show is.
But I think in 3 years he might be kind of decent.
Look,
I think he
Maybe.
might be kind of decent.
let's talk about it when we get to see. I have
cross
no
that
problem
bridge
talking about when
when
we
we
get
get
there.
Let's see year 3.
For sure.
Wait, moving on. Well, let's talk about the track girl. We just watched the video.
That's crazy.
Don't be getting talked about all week. These two girls in this track meet is running their race with the batons, about to hand off, a little relay going on. So the girl behind us trips up a little bit, swings the arm, hits the other girl in the back of the head. Concussed. So they say.
Bing, 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 bam.
Concussed, she went to the ground. And now at this point, it's assault charges at this point. And everybody, that's all everybody been talking about this week. The video look wild.
Yeah.
The video looks wild.
You gonna put the video up for them to see?
Yeah, I'll put it up.
Yeah.
The video looks wild.
Man, I didn't see the portion where she was tripping. I seen the part. I mean, I see what everybody else see. I can clearly see her loading up.
Yeah, the arm did swing.
Like her loading up. I ain't see no tripping aspect about it, but like to me, it looked intentional. I don't know what she was thinking.
Yeah.
It don't look
Why
good at
she
all.
was doing like look. Beep.
No matter how you
Yo,
But I will say, so there's
it looks bad. No matter how you
yeah.
look at
So
it.
some people now with these slow mo videos, so everybody ain't got the luxury of the slow mo video, and it's like a different angle. They're trying to say the baton got caught, so now the track is on a bank.
Yeah.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So they're saying she's trying to keep her balance, and as she's running, it's hitting her head. But, bro, you gotta hit somebody hard. Like you gotta like.
It's gotta be intent.
Yeah,
It's gotta be intent to come with that kind of power.
I don't know. I ran track, but I'm not a track runner. I'm never gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? Like I did indoor and all that, but I didn't do it like I'm not a track runner. What I got an issue with though is this press run that she going on. Yeah. With the tears and the she's been on Good Morning America.
Every time.
She's selling it.
Man, like I hadn't had no clue it was gonna be on like Good Morning America and all that. And it just looked like it's just like
It just keeps going.
why you ain't take it back. So at first I was like, why she ain't apologize there? But I did hear, and this sound like it could be true, that the coaches and stuff at the state meet was like, they kept her back because they didn't want tensions to rise and all that. It's a lot of questions I got. Why didn't the homegirl for Brookville, why her teammates ain't step up?
Why they didn't go up?
Maybe they didn't see it though. You know what I'm saying? And maybe, you know what I'm saying, at the meets it's hard to see everything and you ain't paying attention a lot of time. Cause look, if you look now, look at everybody
There's
just
a lot
walking
of
around.
people at the
Yeah.
meets.
So I take that back.
There's a lot of people.
But well, look at all them I don't know. Well, that'd be a lot to run down there though.
Yeah.
But
Was this at LU? What was it?
Yeah, it was at LU.
It was at LU.
Yeah.
Lynchburg be famous for the wrong shit, bro. Lynchburg be famous for the wrong shit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's local, bro. It's local. It's
Happened
crazy.
up the street.
Yeah.
I had no clue.
See the hell you back in?
Yeah, that's what made me ask
I
that.
say this though, I will say Shorty did when she hit her. You could see on the video her hands going back like this, like oh shit, my bad. But I don't know. Like you can't like. All right. So I think what it is. This is my final verdict though. I think she meant to hit her, and I don't think it's because she was losing. I just think they were bumping each other. I don't know how regular that. Like I said, I won't know major track runner now. I won't even know sprinter. So like, is that common?
Some bumping can be involved for sure, especially coming around them bends.
Yeah.
where you hitting them curves.
So I don't know if she just took offense to that or what.
I can see that.
But I think she was like, damn, I don't want to use no foul language with teenagers and nothing, but like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, hit her. And then once she realized how hard she hit her, like, oh, look, you can see her.
Oh, shit, I ain't gonna get you like that.
I did it.
You tried to
that-
it.
Yeah,
So,
nah,
I can see that. I can see
I
that.
clicked
But
like
she is claiming she ain't mean it at all.
Yeah, she been boo-hooing.
Yeah, like she's a beast.
and the assault charges. Assault
So the
battery.
Commonwealth picked that up.
The state picked it
Yeah.
up.
So it's
Now, I will
not
say-
charges.
So everything's speculation. I did hear the family was going to press charges. I don't know, but I think the family won't go press charges. From what I seen, the Tucker girl, her family was saying like, we just want an apology. We didn't even got that from the girl. Like when it first happened, they never got an apology. So I think if the girl just took ownership and just be like, "Yo, my bad," you know what I'm saying? Like,
all right. So now we back to parenting again. This sounds like a parent issue.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because they defending the girl too. Yeah, the parents are on there. Like,
if she admits fault though, the Virginia State High School League,
now she can't admit fault now. But I'm talking about in the beginning. Now it's like a week ago. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they was gonna follow up on this. They didn't press charges until. She went on this press run, this national news shit.
She made it bigger.
Yeah,
she made it bigger than what it could have.
She could have got out of it because a lot of people. I would say this too, though. Now, all right. So when y'all first seen it, what you think her punishment should be? Like just off that video alone.
Off the video alone, I can see some type of suspension.
If it was intentional,
not banned, but definitely because of you don't see that happen often. It's gonna be a big charge, right?
What you think? What is your punishment? Do you think?
Yeah.
She's not running the rest of the season.
The season that states.
No, that states.
So, all right. So I'm gonna tell you what mine would be because a lot of people was.
What year is she?
I want to say she's a senior. I know the Tucker girl. I think she's a junior.
So she got another year. A senior. She can get away with it then.
Not getting away with it.
But
what can you do?
All right, I think this. I think
college not gonna
a lot of people was like ban her for life and all that. Nah, but I think she probably shouldn't run outdoor. You know what I'm saying?
This is indoor.
I'm talking. That's what I'm saying. When the season over, you got outdoor.
You can't do outdoor. Yeah, for sure. I can see.
You know what I'm saying? For real, I think at least she definitely got to get suspended.
Yeah.
Because it's the same as if two dudes got to fight in a basketball game or on a football field. But when you have a weapon involved, technically,
that's why the state
it won't like she smacked upside the head. You know what I'm saying?
The baton,
So
changes it.
But I don't want to ruin her life now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We don't.
But the charge though, if she's innocent, like they showing on the videos and they claim, she'll be. The charge don't mean guilty. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. Just charge. For sure.
But at the same time, I do think she did it on purpose, but I don't think her life should be over.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I think she should be suspended.
It's wild and they got blown up.
Yeah.
But it ain't.
I think she should be suspended for outdoor, or at least half outdoor or something. I think she should do college. If I'm a college, bro, she made it to States, bro. She fast as shit. I need her.
It's gonna hurt her though.
It is.
This could take her from going to Clemson to going to Fam.
Yeah. You something like that. Yeah. But I think she needs to run again. She knows what it is now at this point. You know what I'm saying? She going through enough. She getting death threats. Which is
it's bad.
Sad to say, but once it's on the internet,
that's what happens.
To be honest with you, though, it's just what it is, and it's fake. You know what I'm saying? But it is sad though. She's a teenager, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna say
right though. It shouldn't ruin her life though. And that's what this will end up doing.
Yeah,
for sure.
And who's to say? I don't know what I would have did at that age, but now that I'm older, I promise you, yo, she would have been great if she'd have been like, yo, I had a lapse of judgment. I was tripping. I ain't mean to do that.
Yeah, just a minute.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody
ain't off the
responsibility.
Yeah. But
people will respect that more.
Yeah, she could have had a redemption story.
Yeah.
All she had to do. But as kids, we don't know that. But you got grown-ups on her side.
The parents,
you know what I'm saying? The grown-ups on the side should have told her that.
Keep it going.
But what they're going to end up doing now, they're going to investigate her as a person, right? And so if they want to charge her and find her guilty of this, right? It's going to come from her past. Right, so now they want to see what her history. They want to see if she. They want to see if she been in the fight. Nah, because it shows
the same thing.
It shows repetition. It shows your character. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's gonna happen here. If they go and do that,
they probably at work. They probably give her a slap on the wrist. She gonna do community service.
Yeah, she gonna be straight if she ain't got no other previous problems. But if she got previous problems though, she going down. They gonna charge.
She claims she not confrontational though.
Yeah, they gonna charge
in the video.
But if she got a clean history, she got clean class.
No fights in that school.
Yeah. If she got a clean class, she'll be all right. For sure.
They gonna try to fry.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
She'll be all right, but
it's gonna be up then.
She needs to definitely take accountability.
That's crazy though.
That's one word the youth needs to learn is accountability.
Let's go to the NFL for a second.
We'll go NFL. A lot of moves happened this week. Everybody moving around.
Free agency.
Everybody moving around.
Free agency.
I was hoping my pages would get us a receiver, but all of them said fuck us.
I told you, bro. Don't nobody want to go.
I might have to start agreeing with y'all. Nobody want to come to the bar because I don't understand this.
Yo,
shit.
I got a lot of money though.
Got a lot. That's what I'm saying. We got the bread.
But who wants to go there? Like that's not an attractive place to play.
It's not an attractive place.
Who the hell want to play at Foxborough?
It
Boston,
cold,
whatever you want to
but
call it.
there's a lot of places it's cold. There's a lot of places it's
Nobody wants to play there neither though.
We stacked the defense up though. But I get to it.
Yeah,
We
but are
stacked
you gonna
the
beat the
defense,
Bills?
Guys, it's gonna be tough.
You see what I'm saying? So nobody wants to go there. And
We
you
need
talking
a guy.
about a receiver? These receivers want quarterbacks, man. They either want quarterbacks or money.
Young Drake.
Who wants to play with a young Drake though?
You right.
Like all the free
Shit, they
agents.
got all them
with-
people to go play for Caleb Williams. Shit.
Who? I mean, that was before.
Chicago cold.
They got all them people.
Yeah, but they was pulling dudes that was still in the slums where they was at.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Like Devontae Adams, he went to
Keenan
Matt
Allen, DJ
Stafford
Moore.
and went to LA.
Yeah,
Who don't want to play in LA, bro? You see
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna go there whether they got a quarterback or not.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit real when it comes to free agency. That's
See, LA different.
And
LA been
then,
had this
like,
shit covered.
like players look at how the owners treat their guys. Like nobody's ever gonna go to Cincinnati. They don't spend money, and it's who wants to live there.
about to
So
have
that,
to.
like players care about location. They care about how the owners treat them. You see what I'm saying? So
The money they can get and where they get.
Yeah, nah. But people end up in New England by force, involuntary. You drafted me.
We made all our marbles in the free agency.
I know.
We signed guys.
yeah, when
Because
you
we
got
ain't
Tom
never
Brady.
had great draft picks. But anyway, off that, it's more bigger names than that.
Yeah, nah, for sure,
We ain't really
for
make no
sure.
noise, but
Drop
some
'em.
defensive. Geno went to the Raiders. They got Geno up out of there. Seahawks been getting some shit off.
Yeah.
Seahawks been getting a lot of shit. Got rid of
They
Geno.
weird, bro.
Signed Sam Darnold.
Yeah, they weird, bro.
Let DK Metcalf go. Tyler Lockett got released.
I don't
Damn, they released Tyler Lockett.
Yeah.
Bro, they gotta keep him on the roster forever.
I mean, he a little older, but
He is, but
he'll make up somebody's roster.
When
Oh,
they-
for
they-
sure, but
they
I'm
just
saying-
did that?
Yeah, he just released. It was like during the week.
Yeah.
that's who they drafted him
Same
too,
time
right?
They were shopping DK. They left.
Yeah,
released
yeah, yeah.
I think Seattle drafted Tyler Lockett, didn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta let that man retire in Seattle.
Nah, you gotta get your feelings out the business, bro.
Yeah, but
That's
you
how get
know,
burnt.
every player that's been with a team for a long time end up on another team.
Nah, for
All of
sure.
them, it happened
For
to.
sure.
I say
He
with
been so
Seattle,
pleased for him, though.
it's weird because it's like, you got rid of like legit guys, right?
Yeah,
Legit.
And you replaced them. Though.
replaced them quick.
You filled your holes. Pause.
Still
But
got young Njigba. I like him. Njigba's good.
But at the same time, like what do you like? So my theory is always this: you're either trying to win a Super Bowl or you're trying to rebuild. So when you're trying to rebuild, you got to commit to sucking, bro.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
you got to go through it,
You got to commit to being bad,
or you're gonna be like what the Steelers doing right now.
right?
Or they got
Or like
DK.
the Giants.
Same thing.
You let go of Saquon, but then you brought in what's the D tackle from the Panthers, the D lineman from the Panthers.
What's his name?
But you know what I'm saying? Though you're spending money. Why are you spending money?
Yeah,
You got to commit to be sorry.
Yeah.
So like,
but they was sorry, and they probably get their quarterback this draft. So you ain't got.
who is in the draft, bro?
What do you mean?
Quarterback what? Cam Ward, Shador.
You name two. And are they franchise changing players?
Yeah, top.
Nobody.
Top pick, ain't it?
Shador can be. Shador can be. I don't see it in Cam Ward. I'm with you there.
I like him.
him too, but I don't see him as a franchise changing player. But I think Shador come with a type of energy. If he go to the right place, he'll do well for a franchise. He gonna make a franchise money.
Be honest with you, me personally, I don't guess on these quarterbacks no more. I don't know
It's
what they
tough
can
to
do.
call.
But I'm gonna say this though, you the only one who's saying that about Shador right now. As far as like people analyzing, I don't know if it's coming from a race perspective or what, but like every NFL expert is starting, or these owners is hating on Shador.
They have
right
been
now.
killing him.
So I'm surprised you said
They've been killing him about like just how arrogant.
Yeah, that's what I was.
I get what
this
you're
is
saying.
But
this.
it's
like-
That's a personal attack, but you got to remember
his
too.
game is there. I think people be praising it, but they talking about how it was like, yo, that's prime son.
Exact. And so, but you got
like, what we talking about?
You got to remember too, right? With these talks, what did that also do for the owners of the organizations, right? Oh well, it's already capped.
And it's the game they play.
Well,
they
I'm saying,
drop.
that's where I was going.
They want players to drop to them. They'll talk bad about it.
That's where I was going with.
Definitely a play.
Yeah, so I think it's more of that, but his skill level is top.
Yeah,
it's top tier.
I think
top tier. He's poised. He's accurate. But I think it's the other noise that plays a part in it.
I think he'd be made for New York though. Like he's built for that city.
Him as a personality.
Yeah, that's what
he can't do nothing for that team though. They so in the rough.
You got neighbors though.
They got neighbors. He's
easy.
him for real.
No, he nice. He nice. He nice. I like him.
But I don't know what else they need.
Bro, they
need a lot.
Of course they need
a lot.
Do they have one iconic name? Like I feel like every team has one.
They have one.
Their biggest name.
But neighbor, you know what I'm saying?
That's their name.
No, for sure.
That's really the only one.
It's for real though. It's a passing league, so like receivers, if you get one, they gonna be good for a while.
You gotta have a back out here now.
No, you don't.
I think you do though. All the best teams in the league have great running games.
But yeah, great running games, but you always got to have a good running game. But you don't have to have a great back. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Name them.
It's changing because after what we just seen this year with Saquon, Derrick Henry,
you name
Josh
one
Jacobs,
person.
it's like 5 of them. Josh Jacobs, whatchamacallit is try ask for that money. James Cook. His name James Cook.
Did he get it?
Cook.
Did he get it?
He didn't get paid yet. But
Yeah, but what are these teams doing?
they always went deep in the playoffs, and all of them had great seasons.
James Cook's team?
James Cook led the league in touchdowns.
No, I'm talking about his team.
James Cook, the Bills. They went to the
the Bills.
AFC Championship.
Yeah.
No, not the AFC Championship. They lost to the Chiefs again.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a championship. I'm saying they won't. It was because of Josh Allen.
For sure, of course, because Josh Allen. But if you got a back in the backfield that led the league in touchdowns,
no. I get what you're saying. No. Football is always gonna be. You got, especially late in the playoffs. You always want to move the chains
for sure.
And like, you definitely football is definitely like. So I was not trying to like pull rank or nothing, but like I had a coaching minor in school, so like we had to take a football coaching class. Like literally, the football coach in my college taught the class. Right. So he was telling us how like the history of football, offenses innovate, defenses react. So like an offense.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
It's the same with basketball too.
Well,
so like offenses decide how the game's gonna go, and then the defense reacts. So when the defense catches up, the offense
redo something different. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with you.
When we was coming up, we saw these top running backs. Like it was nothing for you to get 1,000 yards, right?
Right.
And all our favorite players and all the top guys in the league were running backs. And you have big linebackers and big run stopping D tackles.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So then defenses caught up to that. So then offenses started spreading the ball out. And now the game and the rules too.
Oh no, facts.
Scoring. Yeah. So now it's receivers.
Oh no,
so
you 100%.
Corners to try to stop that.
QB's protected more.
Or you go from,
and you don't want D tackles, big fat D tackles. You need ones that can move.
Nah, Aaron Donald instead of Alvin Hayesworth.
Yeah, you looking for ones that can sack the quarterback.
Yeah, that can chase down.
You know what I'm saying? And all these top linebackers,
instead of clogging holes.
Nobody's Ray Lewis size no more.
Yeah.
All the top linebackers can cover.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And all our top running backs now are ones that can play out the backfield and catch a pass.
Yeah, gotta be a pass.
But of course, you got anomalies.
Right. Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Right.
Who can stop that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. It is what it is.
Yeah. You want, but then when you go in the playoffs, though, at the end of the day, you always want to move the chains.
That's a fact.
So your top running teams are gonna likely, you know what I'm saying, do well.
Yeah.
But as far as like having one solid back that's getting 30 carries a game, you're not seeing that.
I ain't saying like that. I ain't saying like that, but I feel like it has to be incorporated.
Oh yeah. Football, but what I'm saying though, it's gonna get back to, you know what I'm saying,
that game.
Yeah, like not to switch subjects, but in basketball. Everybody shooting threes, even your 7 foot big guys. So if we're gonna get one day, it's gonna be a motherfucker that come through that's
gonna
big as fucking dominate these little
Shaq coming back.
Wimbies and Chets and all them in the paint.
And then you gotta adjust.
Now it's like, whoa,
Now you gotta adjust.
So now everybody gonna try to train to be that now. No big in the NBA, not even in basketball right now. If you're a coach in high school and all that, if you find a 7 foot kid, you're not telling him to gain weight.
Yeah, you want him to
learn how to have handles and shoot. Because he got to be able to guard KD and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to change subjects, but I'm just saying. That's why I'm saying, like, with how football's going. You know what I mean? So, like, look at the draft. I mean, outside of the boy from Atlanta, the running back from Atlanta, you don't draft running backs in the first round, bro.
Yeah, it's not. It's been like
Right. Yeah. Nah, you right.
It's been like that for a while now. You right. I mean, but I think like you said, though, everything always come back around.
Yeah, it's
so
coming.
After
though.
a year like this, where we've seen all this.
Now Saquon is changing the market. These running backs are getting paid. These running backs getting paid. Now they ain't getting paid like these receivers though.
Oh no.
And then look like we said, look who's shaking the market with like DK. We worried about where DK going. We worried about Adams going. We worried about Cooper Kupp going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which, do y'all think they moving the needles though?
The receivers or the running backs?
No, I'm saying all these moves, like these receiver moves and stuff. Like does DK move the needle? So the Steelers gonna beat the Ravens?
No, I was wondering why they did that.
The Steelers don't even know who their quarterback is right now, so I can't say that until they sign a quarterback.
But do they really need an elite quarterback with Pickens and DK?
Yeah, that's why I was wondering why they did the DK move and they got Pickens, but I got you. They got one on each side. Yeah.
That's kind of what the issue is. All they got is Pickens has been making plays, but the Steelers.
I think they don't want to pay Pickens though.
They don't think they're going to want to pay him. Coming up on his contract.
Yeah, so now we got DK. But yeah, once you got to pay him, let him go. Bye, we got DK.
Gave DK all the money.
Who's way better than
Steelers don't pay nobody. That's what make it crazy.
I wonder what made what's his name? Coach
Tomlin.
Yeah, I wonder what made Tomlin do that.
I still don't understand the move yet until they.
I guess it ain't really his choice, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how they move around it. I mean, they.
But Seattle kind of replaced him with Kupp.
So that's what I'm saying with Seattle. See, that's what I'm saying with Seattle.
It's not a bad.
They filled their holes. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But I don't know. Like, I think you're overpaying these guys.
You pay them.
Darnold and Kupp. Yeah. But at the same time,
they got Darnold for the short. They ain't paying him.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, too, though, still a lot of money. NFC West is wide open.
You think Geno upgrade the Raiders?
Because
they upgrade him, but he don't move the needle.
Speaking of the NFC West, we see Niners blowing it up. Y'all done snatched Debo for a fucking bag lunch.
Yes, sir.
Debo. I'm like, that's crazy.
That's tight. Again, I'm just a fan of the game. Washington gonna be serious.
Talk to me.
Oh man,
Washington gonna be serious.
Hello.
It's really all because of J. Daniels, though.
I'm still sick. Y'all picked JD before. I wanted JD so bad.
Man, I gotta give Cliff Kingsbury credit too, though, bro.
I wanted JD. Yeah,
he been creative.
That Debo. I think they moved, even though they didn't need to move the needle, but they Washington moved the needle.
We had the money, you know, so we got a lot of money.
Yeah, there's like,
and we ain't really spending on like we used to in the past.
Get a tight end. Get Jaden Daniels a tight end, right?
Got on which one call?
Who?
He old though. I get what you saying though.
Yeah,
No,
get a really decent tight end.
Yeah,
and I mean, honestly, I didn't think they needed Debo. It's a great addition, but McLaurin is him. Like, he cool.
McLaurin was by himself though.
That's what I'm saying though.
Wow,
he's still been cool. Like, he's still been him for Washington.
Yeah.
He's a good player, and you get him a good tight end though, and they get put a third more into their defense, they're gonna be a problem.
It's gonna take some time, but it's definitely the process.
Time only 2 to 3 seasons though.
That's a crazy rookie season.
The process has been faster than I thought.
You think it's gonna be some of that rookie unorthodoxness that people just don't know how to prepare for you, and this is what you get.
Because we've seen it with CJ Stroud.
For sure.
Only reason I don't think so though, because he moves like CJ Stroud don't move around. You know what I'm saying? How you going?
Yeah.
How you gonna stop that? Like, he moves in. He gotta make sure he don't get hurt.
He different.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
For sure.
you gotta make sure he don't get hurt. But I mean,
Washington was in the position.
people can't say they ain't had no film on him. You know how he play. You know how he play.
Yeah.
You ain't never seen that before. Never seen that before.
Nah, he
making some plays.
Yeah.
And I will say this though. I'm a realist. We had a weak schedule, but we was weak.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we did what we were supposed to do. And some of them games we gave up. You know what I'm saying? We should have won more games than we did. But I mean,
What pick they got in the draft?
we in the 20s, yeah. We ain't used to that.
Yeah.
We ain't used to that.
Late 20s?
Yeah, we ain't used to that.
Nah. Fields to the Jets.
How you feeling? This Cowboys guy. Right?
Y'all ain't spending no money.
Niggas down bad too.
Nah. Everybody gotta stop this though. The Cowboys gonna win games, bro. They got Dak. Yo, people gotta stop shitting on Dak. You know what I mean?
How long? I'm a Cowboys fan. How much longer does Dak get this pass?
Until Jerry Jones die.
Until Jerry Jones died.
I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that. You paid him, right?
He did pay him.
Did he not pay him?
Nah, for sure.
Why, he was injured?
Yeah, nah, for sure. So you saying he Jerry's guy?
Yes.
Nah, that's how you get to this point. He got to be Jerry's guy.
And he's
Him and CD just
yeah, like Dak during the regular season, of course, moves the needle. Trust me, I know.
Nah, he was a good quarterback. Nah, he
Like, people gotta stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? People gotta stop that.
In the regular season, but he
Like,
came up
obviously,
short
big
too
picture
many
wise,
times.
big picture wise, he weak.
How many more years is gonna be like?
Okay, but what you gonna do?
They're doing something, and it's like
You gonna let him go for Shador?
And then it's that question.
I
like,
dare you to.
Who you gonna replace?
Please.
I mean, but if you thought about it as a business standpoint, though, it might not be a bad idea. Dak on the back end of his career, there's no more uphill for Dak.
Man, he's great, bro.
No, again, I like Dak, and he's a very, very good. Great is crazy a little bit. Great is crazy. He's a very good quarterback, though. He is good.
All right. The reason I
He is
say
better
that,
than 90% of the league. That's great.
90%.
That's great. Top 10 easy. He top 10.
Are we about to do a top 10 list? Are we about to do a top 10 list real quick?
Yeah.
Top 10.
Eyes closed. We gotta just real quick. Eyes closed. Mahomes.
Yeah.
Burrow.
Yeah.
Allen.
Yeah. Jackson.
Lamar.
Lamar. That's 4. All right. Now we're getting
Jalen.
Woo!
5.
Jalen up there in top 10.
Man, stop it. Hell no.
Jalen top 10.
Not automatic with your eyes closed.
That's
No.
what we just talked. This category, he might get in.
Jalen Hurts gets a lot of disrespect.
He don't get 5 though. He not coming in at 5.
I'm gonna say something.
I ain't saying he the 5th.
I'm gonna say something controversial.
Go ahead.
Jalen Hurts ain't nobody if he ain't getting his butt played with in the end zone.
Pause. I don't get it.
Tush push.
Stupid. He ain't nothing. All right.
Bro, he has a squad around him. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
Trying to ban him.
Don't get it twisted. Jalen Hurts is good. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking shit. But he's not with. You said top 5?
I don't think he's better than Dak.
I named 4 people and they use name one.
We just naming who will be in the top 10.
He's not better than Dak. He's not better than Dak.
Yeah, he's not.
Hell no.
All right, so Dak 6. All right, keep going. Dak 6.
Man, they might go in the theater with Dak.
Hurts over Dak.
All right.
I take Hurts over Dak.
All right, so what else you got?
Because Hurts is a winner. That's why he makes him better.
I'm a win with AJ Brown and Hunt and Barkley, bro.
But he don't.
He got there. He was winning before Saquon.
No, he did not.
They won the Super Bowl.
Okay, I get that.
Super Bowl.
You right. Let me take that back. I mean, I ain't calling that a man. All right, I guess
They won the Super Bowl.
I guess you got a point.
Yeah,
Man, y'all gotta stop, man.
I'm not comparing YNs to OGs.
Because he don't throw as much as everybody other quarterbacks be talking about. So I get it.
That's
every time they need him to do it. Every time they need him to do it, he be throwing dimes. It's looking like easy work, and I get it. He got AJ Brown.
I don't think y'all know how easy that. I mean, I'm not a quarterback, but I'm saying like
they built a crazy team.
I know what it means to have with AJ Brown alone. Yeah. You can't when you're calling a defense. Yeah. You can't call certain shit that you want to call.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And now the other nigga on the other side could be a number one for a few teams.
He's super nice.
So they're like, yo, and the tight end ain't no scrub.
That's what I said. Goddard.
They got
every piece they need.
The Eagles did it right. The Eagles did it
Top to bottom, they want to, you know what I'm saying? All right, but back to this. Herbert.
Oh, no. He not getting the 10 for me. Fuck no.
Hold on. I ain't a big Herbert guy.
I'm not either.
I get why people like Herbert.
I get what you're saying, but who are you going to name?
I like my quarterbacks who win.
You still have to name 10 people, though.
Facts.
So what are you going to do? You're not going to say A-Rod. You're not going to say Tua.
I'm not saying Rodgers right now.
Yeah,
sure
you know what I'm saying? What are we going to do then? You going to name Jaden Daniels? I mean, you can.
She got to put Herbert in there. Jaden Daniels in the top 10 right now.
Okay.
Jaden Daniels
so we got 5 out of 6.
Jaden Daniels in the top 10. I get that. You got to give it up.
Stafford?
You got to give it up.
I was going to say him earlier.
Stafford?
You kind of got
now we have 7.
I'm taking Stafford.
There ain't no debate. I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Jared Goff.
If you take a Stafford, you got to take Jared Goff.
So now we at 8.
We 8. Who else out there? Who else we got? We might have to put that in there.
Purdy?
No. Fuck no. Fuck no.
It's hard for me to put Purdy right now.
Fuck, not with this lineup. Fuck no.
Yeah, I know he's not better. I'm saying Dak. So it's my point proving that Dak top 10.
You might have to put Dak in there.
Oh, I'm good with top 5.
You might have put Dak in there.
He might get in at 4 or 5, but I'm good with top 5.
Ain't nobody else I
ain't put him top 5, but we knocked it out that top 10. I just ain't want to get the disrespect.
All right, y'all got it. Y'all can miss him. Y'all can miss him. Ain't really no more names you can put.
I don't think he had many more seasons of giving past results, though. Personally,
yeah, he's hit his ceiling. I do believe that for sure.
He got at least make it to a championship.
Like 30 touchdowns next year.
You think he gonna do that?
I think as long
CeeDee Lamb, he
kind of like he might be the Black Kirk Cousins a little bit.
Name somebody else. You got CeeDee Lamb. You got what?
All you need.
Nah, you need more.
You've been struggling.
We need more.
I think Jerry been paying a lot.
Cowboys is hurting. Cowboys is trash. But
they like the complete opposite of what the Eagles got.
And I'm not hyping at the Cowboys. Don't get it twisted. I just I love when Dak play in the playoffs because I know he gonna fuck up. But what I'm just saying is, I told y'all before, I just don't like total disrespect to these players that are actually them. I watched Dak whoop our ass, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I guess this is one of them things where you just get so tired of hearing about the Cowboys.
Yeah, for sure.
Be like, all right, y'all gotta always talk about.
Yeah, I think they tired of him though. You know what I'm saying? I think they tired of him.
You gotta let it go.
I think Cowboys fans are finally back
without a championship of some stature.
Yeah, I think
Super Bowl
Cowboys
division.
I think this is the first year that we're gonna see Cowboys fans back down to reality. Until they win like 3 games in a row, then it's gonna be great.
It start on 3 and then it's back up.
We them boys.
How y'all feel about Fields going to the Jets though?
Hey man, it don't matter. It's the Jets.
I kind of like it.
I mean, what is he gonna do?
That's my vision.
If y'all doing this Ohio State shit,
it's the best position Fields.
Now they somebody else who up on deck though.
Who?
The Jets.
That's what I'm saying though.
They on deck.
This
Breach Hall is him, bro.
You said that when they were.
Aaron, I never believed in Aaron, but that's a whole nother story. Fields, this has been the best position Fields has been in since he's been in the league with this team.
It's the same team as the Bears, bro. They're bad franchise.
You gonna say the bad? They are.
They're bad.
No, I agree with that. But they got a better supporting cast.
All right, like I listened to shout out to
I like Breach Hall.
I get with you, but we're just
good.
We're making this fairy tale shit now, bro. Like, I'm not saying y'all wrong, but I'm saying
it was a fairy tale with Aaron Rodgers. I don't know why everybody
off the rip. You thought that?
Yeah.
Oh, they still gonna be a losing team. They still gonna go.
So what's gonna be good?
Goddamn 6-10.
6 is a lot of wins.
That's what I'm saying. That's what Justin Fields gonna do for them. He gonna get them to 6. He
definitely get them.
All right,
he gonna get them 6 wins, yo.
All right, that's fine, I guess. Cool.
He moves the needle for the Jets.
Good job, Justin.
The defense still good too, though.
No, I think they're on deck. I think they're on deck.
I think if they
on
don't,
deck for what?
If they don't do
to
better,
be good,
it's because of the
to be better than they have been in the past.
That's not good though,
bro. They've been low. They've been down.
But what is good?
So it's not hard for them to be better.
I'm not saying they're not gonna be better. No, I ain't saying that. But what do we?
He makes them better.
Don't get me wrong. I don't want the Jets to ever be good at nothing.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But what
I'm just talking about is Fields.
I think he makes them better.
Not a good position for him, bro. Like, all right, so one, Justin Fields played for the Steelers.
He did.
Got benched.
He never got his fair shot.
Hold on, listen. But listen. He got benched, right?
when they was like 4-1 or some shit like
Right.
4-2.
They were winning. He got benched, and somehow he come out where everybody says he's better.
Personally, I think it's for him to be.
Y'all have looked at him like he got better, right? Like y'all are saying this is a great move for the Jets.
I don't think he's gotten a fair shot. He got a fair shot with the Steelers, personally. They already wanted Russ to be the guy, so as soon as Russ got healthy, they snatched him.
He got the starting job.
They named Russ a starter.
No.
Russ
Justin Fields got the starting job, right?
No. Russ was a starter. Russ got hurt right before the season started. That's why Justin got in.
Oh yeah.
So they was going with Russ anyway. So
you think they had an out for him?
Yeah. As soon as Russ got hurt,
but they see him every day.
You right.
But again, though, you hear about these stories, bro. The man is the man, and it don't matter how it's going. If he's the guy getting paid, he gonna play.
Man, I don't think they knew who they wanted to play.
I mean, they ain't paid neither one of them.
I don't think they knew who they wanted.
My thing is, the Steelers ain't committing to nobody right
now. Like I think it's the
I'm
Steelers.
not mad.
I think he didn't get the opportunity because it's the Steelers.
I'm happy for Fields.
Yeah.
But it's not going to
I think the Jets are going to put the name behind. They're going to put the energy behind Justin.
What I'm saying, I think he's in a fucked up situation, bro.
No,
he's going to fail, and they're going to act like he's a scrub.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility.
So then when we look back at it, he played for the Bears, the Steelers, with another QB, and then the Jets.
He never had a chance. That's what you know what say.
I mean, he never did, but at the same time, he is getting a chance.
Nah, for sure.
Because y'all just said he had Brees Hall and Garrett Wilson. So it's just weird. It's a weird situation, bro. I would hate to be him, but at the end of the day, he's got to look back and be like, man,
I do think he gives him a spark, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna run.
He got new energy.
He's gonna get chased out the pocket and run. He'll make some plays, but it ain't.
Still be seen. We'll see how it play out.
It's only a few good kids.
Devontae Adams to the Rams, though. Is he becoming like?
He replaced Cup.
What do you think? What do you think
he's
about?
He's better than Cup,
for sure. But what do you think about his career?
He's never had a bad season.
Why he get moved around so much then?
Raiders is a shit franchise.
He takes the contracts.
I ain't gonna say he chasing, but he keep following these he keep following guys that he rock with. I think he needs to stop doing that.
Why not? Bro, you playing with Jimmy Garoppolo? Y'all saw the video? He's pissed. He was throwing them medicine balls.
But then he thought.
They call him blue tent. He was throwing them blue tents. Well, you know the blue tent you go to when you get your head knocked off on the sideline? Yeah. That's what Garoppolo was throwing them. He was pissed.
That's bad.
Blue tents. I never heard that. Blue tents.
I don't know where. Somebody said it. One of the commentators said it.
His reasons for going there was Derek Carr.
Yeah.
So why would you do that? Like I get you.
Where's he at? Where he at? Did he?
He's with the
Saints.
I think they might bring him back. I don't know what they got going on with the Saints.
But I forgot about the Saints.
Receivers gotta have diva in them though. If you want a good receiver, you gotta have some diva in them.
But I ain't never took him as to be no diva type. That's what makes it weird.
Nah, I see Devontae Adams in the light of AJ Brown.
He's a diva.
Just a hard.
I think he real confident and arrogant about how his play, but I don't never see him being like a diva, so to speak. I mean,
maybe not, I guess. But you know what I'm saying? Just some type of like drama with them when it comes to receivers. If you're a good receiver.
He give me like D-Hop persona. Like he reminds me of D-Hop.
Yeah.
Where it's like you can tell he know in his mind he the best.
He the best.
Yeah, but
the Diop, not Diop, whatchamacallit, Adams is him though. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
For sure.
Like I said, that division is wide open.
It is.
So he made a good move. The Rams got a great pickup.
It is. They for sure do.
You know what about D-Hop?
And he playing with what's the boy? I always get his name like messed up. Puka. I said, yeah.
Puka Nacua, nice.
So imagine you gotta put attention on him, and he playing by himself over there. Yo, D-Hop, I keep saying D-Hop, Adams, one of the best route runners up in the league.
He might have just wanted to get back to LA. Get back to
who don't want to play that?
Yeah, he might want to get back to Cali.
Who don't want to play that?
Yeah, for sure.
It was just a great situation all around.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So, that could move the needle as far as, they just was in the playoffs.
They were.
And they could have beat Philly if it weren't for the snow, maybe. Who knows? Or, I don't know.
They almost got him.
You know what I'm saying?
They almost got him.
But who knows? They might have just even been in the game because it was snowing. So, who knows?
That part too. A
lot of shit going on in the
I like it. It's just,
I love it.
It's still early.
It's on fire.
It's still early.
I love it.
We'll see some more moves happening. I think what does it say? The new season start. Is it started yet? I forgot when the day was. I knew it was coming up though. When the actual new season start.
The actual off season
I'm not sure exactly when it is. I'm waiting for the schedule to release and everything.
But we see what's going on. Yeah, it's the part of you see these teams get right.
You think D Hop do anything to the Ravens?
No. Did he do anything with the Chiefs?
Not
He
much.
dropped that ball in the Super Bowl.
You think he should start? He should.
The Ravens is a cemetery.
I like him. Everybody, you can't not like him, yo.
I don't
Is
like
there a point you don't like him? You never liked him?
I'm just talking shit. I like him, but he did D Hall dirty. Remember that clip?
Oh yeah.
Remember that clip?
Oh my god.
I don't feel nothing but God, homie.
He might have killed him. He might have killed him with that for real. Yeah, that was bad. That was almost like Derrick Henry stiff arming Josh Norman and killed his career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Come back from.
They can't come back from that. For real.
Nah, Dion was him for sure.
Yeah.
It's crazy how they
You should hang it up though. And
it's
go
crazy how their careers just go boom.
It's fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's fast.
Like
But
what?
I think at some point though, you should want to hang it up on top. A Tom Brady type of shit.
But it's hard to let go.
No, for sure.
It's like
for
super
sure.
hard. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Easier said than done, for sure.
Definitely easy said that. If you
For
still
sure.
know that you.
One of my homeboys,
One of the best
obviously they want on Diop level, but you know what I'm saying, without saying names on here, they hit me up when they was like, yo, Wisdom Card about to let me go. I don't know what I want to do. Like, you know, it's a tough decision, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They stay hurt.
Nah, I remember that similar conversation.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's tough. Plus, you gotta think when you put it in perspective, bro. All right, I mean, even if
It's easy money for him.
well, I ain't gonna
It's
say it's
easy
easy.
money,
Even if
too.
you play 10 years, which is a long, great career that everybody can't play, right?
Right,
so
right.
10
elite,
years, right?
Elite, right.
For sure.
You're 30 something.
Go ahead and
No, what I'm saying is you
Like
still,
early 30s.
like what the hell are you gonna do
Like,
afterwards?
you be like 33 and it's
You,
like,
you didn't graduate college.
Nah.
Even if you graduated college, if you worked a normal job, that job ain't paying what you just made for
At
the
all.
NFL.
At all.
Oh, you should be set. He's set for life.
I mean, we don't know their spending habits.
True,
You know what I'm saying?
true.
I don't know.
True.
I'm just saying.
Set
I
for
ain't saying they.
Nah,
ain't
he's
set for-
set.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He's
Yeah,
set.
but you still gotta work though.
And you gotta make that money stretch or make
No,
that money
why you gotta work?
You don't have to
Hey,
work.
his
But you, no,
career earnings. Or you saying mentally, like on some psychological
no.
shit?
I mean, now we getting the financial stuff, but you don't know like. It ain't gonna last. Based off their expenses, it's not gonna last as long as you think.
I know a nigga that made $15 million in the league and he's set for life
Because of how he's living.
Facts. No. Now, if he had the resources that he had at the tier player that he got, I know that D Hop. You would think that D Hop had even better resources in place.
But you don't know what he's been buying while he's been playing.
Facts,
He got to
facts,
sell a lot of stuff.
Facts.
You know what
You're
I mean?
right. You're right. But these
Lifestyle.
people have crazy financial advisors in place.
You would hope, but look,
You would hope.
Mike Tyson, even though he revived his career, right? And you know, I ain't pocket watching nothing, but like,
No,
you
you
know,
right.
he lost.
I want you.
Mike, like,
You ran through
what I'm saying though is what he's doing at with the podcast that he's doing, right? Because I'm pretty sure that's where he's getting most of his
revenue,
right?
right? Yeah.
If he was making the money he was making at while he was on top of the world, and then just stopped and cut off, and then had to make the podcast money, probably shoot himself, bro.
Yeah.
And we would die to make the podcast money that Mike Tyson
that he
makes.
making.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even the house that he had to sell and then live in after,
Yeah.
like from just boxing,
Yeah.
people would die for that. You know what I'm saying? MC Hammer.
Yeah. They made a lot of money.
But
Damn, Google say D Hop net worth $20 million.
that's a lot though.
That is,
But it's not
more
wealthy.
than that.
I mean, nah, that's the NFL.
Oh no, 20 million wealthy. 20 million fuck you money.
That's extremely wealthy.
No, 20 million is wealth.
Yeah, but like I said, it's
Depending
depending on how you want to live,
No,
though.
for sure,
you
for
just
sure.
can't,
Depending
you
on
can't
how.
keep up with that same lifestyle, though.
That's a fact.
Nah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's all perspective at the end of the day.
Yeah. That's a fact. Shit wicked that money they be making, boy. That shit wicked.
Even and that's just NFL money.
Josh Allen beat Deshaun Watson's guaranteed them $250.
And they just starting to get.
God damn, this shit say his career earnings is $143 million.
Yeah, I think he alright.
I don't know. Let me read it.
You never know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure that
140. If you blew through 143, yo,
his career.
that's a lot of fucking money.
You got February 15, 2025, 140.
But you gotta
made over his
you gotta
career.
break it down by the year, and then you gotta throw in taxes.
Oh yeah,
That's a lot.
But even with taxes, he's still 90 up.
Yeah, I mean, no, he's doing great.
100 to a 90 up.
A lot of those years he was in Texas.
Yeah, they doing
Oh,
great.
Texas is nice too. All the business go to Texas.
They doing great.
Yeah. But he said though. He said.
Yeah, they great.
Anyway, where we at? We getting with the all.
That's the NFL. Yeah. Go NBA. Keep it.
Go to NBA. Keep it sports. And then we go back to the music.
Yeah.
All right. Go to NBA. I don't know if y'all been tapping in. A lot of shit been happening. Steph got his 4K threes.
Is that all time?
Yeah, most all time.
GOAT.
He got it. Best shooter all time. I mean, we already knew that before that.
For sure.
But
Is
it's
he the
funny.
best point guard of all time?
No, he's in a total different generation of what you are establishing that thought process off of when you say point guard, because we know the point guard to be the game manager, right?
He's that.
He's a manager, but he's also a scorer. He gonna put up points. And what we think about when we say point guard is more of a assist level that puts you in that elite point guard, I feel like, talk.
That's how I originated for sure.
You know,
Yeah,
instead
I mean, I
of
get what you're
points,
saying.
but Steph gonna do you dirty on the points. He gonna
But
give you,
who would
he
be
gonna
better?
give you buckets.
All right, from there though, who would be better?
As far as what the assistant
Point guard. No, point guard. Who's a better point guard?
In the game today, playing with him.
No, in all time.
It would just be Magic. Magic would be the only one that you could.
Keeping that point guard talk.
As far as careers go, like it would have to be Magic. That's the only one I think I can compare.
I mean, no, I agree with you. I'm just saying, like, what he was saying, though, is like, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But he still passes them niggas. You see what I'm saying? Like, I get.
Over Magic?
No, I'm saying, like, he was talking about game manager, right?
Yeah.
So who you thinking of? Stockton, Chris Paul, and all them?
Yeah.
Right.
That's what
right.
he's saying.
When we say point guard,
Jason Kidd, all
that's who you
Yeah.
think of. Right. When you say point guard.
But when you say that, are you saying they're better than Steph Curry as a point guard? No. See what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So he's still better.
But I think Steph Curry is only a point guard because of his physique. Right? If Steph Curry was Klay Thompson size, he'd be a 2. He wouldn't even be a point guard.
He definitely a 2 playing point. He a score playing point.
I mean, so what is Kyrie?
But the league is different.
Yeah,
So
what
I
is
get-
Kyrie?
That's what I'm saying.
I
too.
get-
That's why I bring up Kyrie. Kyrie is a scorer.
I see what he's saying. So to make that comparison, you got to compare this league to players of a different type of league.
It's got to be this era.
So I
you
get
know?
it. So that's why I said only.
I get.
At that
I
point, you got to
get it.
compare resumes, and that's why Magic would be the only way you could be put up there to battle.
I get it, but I mean, I don't see no flaw in this game for real.
Nah, for sure.
Outside of maybe
Yeah, at
defensively.
this point. And he's got
He can
even
pass, but
defensively, he done
he's
such
not
a
Steve
average
Nash
job.
or Jay Kidd, but he can pass.
Oh, for sure. Definitely.
But why would I pass it if the nigga if the dude I'm passing to can't shoot like me? Why would I pass it?
Try to get the ball.
Yeah, 4K threes is crazy. He
Nah,
changed
it's
the
crazy.
game. So is
He
he the
changed
most
the game.
Is he the most influential player ever?
Ever? That's a question, but definitely decade. Hell yeah. Besides LeBron, which
I don't think
everybody can't
LeBron's
beat
influential.
LeBron, yeah.
I don't think LeBron's influential.
The influential word changes it a little bit.
Oh, you don't
talking
think
about
influential?
in the game? Everybody
No,
can beat LeBron.
nobody can play like that.
That's
Everybody
what I
feel like they can beat Steph Curry.
Nah, for sure. That's what I mean.
Everybody feel like they got the ability to be a Steph Curry, even though
But
you
you,
can't, but
I,
you know
but
what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
Influential, you got AI, you got Steph, you know, Jordan, of course. I guess Kobe, but Kobe is just a mimic of Jordan.
Oh, Jordan. I was about to say that's why I was like, what again though? But you still got to call him
I
influential.
think KD is influential.
because everybody want to be Kobe. Everybody want to be Kobe.
Kyrie.
I don't think Kyrie's influential.
You don't? What?
Handle wise, yeah, niggas want to be Kyrie.
Kyrie.
But
Handle-wise.
we got niggas that was handling like him, not as good as him, but they was handling like that before.
Yeah,
What
not
is
like
he doing
Kyrie
different? He's just
though.
better. And is he even better? Steph can do what he does, bro.
Handle wise,
Yes. I'm telling you. I'm not saying.
I'm not saying he far away, but I'm saying he's not Kyrie.
So then he can do what he does. Yeah,
Look,
I'm saying
he's not
Kyrie's
far away,
better.
but he's not Kyrie with the
Kyrie's better.
handles.
So what I'm saying, influential to make you want to play like him. Kyrie, bro, Steve Francis, Stephon Marbury. They all play. Kyrie had to get it from them. Kyrie's a New York hooper.
He do. But
You know what I'm saying?
I think
Influential, like changed the game.
He's the evolution of that.
Oh no, yeah, he's better. But I'm talking about influential, make you want to play like them, like that we never seen before.
A lot of cats like PG like that.
Oh, these youngins love. These youngins say PG is the GOAT.
They love because PG is
like Carmelo Anthony's son and all them. They all say
PG is like the perfect wing to this generation. He's like the perfect
smooth, silky smooth game. Yeah,
really.
Everybody
they ain't worried about the wins and losses and all that. They just talking about how he plays.
How he plays.
Wing that can dribble.
Me up.
Yeah, a wing that can dribble like that. So that's what I mean by influential.
A lot of these players are built like a PG, so to speak.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
You
know what I'm saying? All that shit.
That's why I say with influential, KD 7 foot and can dribble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you want to take it back, maybe KG. But nah, he ain't dribble like KD.
But KD was like the last.
And shoot like KD.
Started that.
From 3-point and dribble at that height. That's what I mean. He influenced a lot of guys. Steph, make you want to shoot from 3 instead of, you know what I'm saying, mid-range.
Yeah.
But handles, I mean, Kyrie.
I think the influence makes it like, to me, it's like when people want to mimic your game. Like you were saying.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's why I would put like a Kyrie, PG in that. So of course a Curry. But when we get to talking about LeBron, even like a KD, we talking about a 7 foot, almost 7 foot.
You just saying it's not because ain't everybody do.
But
LeBron has to be that size and that ability to even be able to do that.
But we got a lot of centers that's doing that though. Chat, Wemby.
Still, they 7 footers. Everybody.
They got that from KD, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure.
But LeBron, nobody's that big.
That big.
Pause.
That fast.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that. Jumping ability
all time, bro.
He's a freaking
most supreme athlete.
He ain't influencing the game, bro.
You don't think he influencing it because he's too good? He too him.
Yeah, you can't. I ain't never watched LeBron highlights trying to be like him, bro.
Yeah.
And bro, he's been doing it for so long, bro.
Yo, it's crazy. I'm telling you, HGH gang, man.
I was
when that skin come out, it's
wearing his
gonna rock
jersey, bro.
shit.
I was in high school wearing his jersey.
It's wild, yeah.
He's still him.
Wild. I tell you, he came in, was it 03?
Yeah, it's something like that.
04.
Now, I remember watching him live in high school on TV.
Yeah,
like, watching it. Yeah, it was real time.
Yeah.
We watching his high school game.
I remember seeing some of his acting games.
I was in 7th grade at Dunbar. Coach Luce. Shout out Coach Luce.
Coach Luce.
He
still look the same.
Yeah.
Though. Have you seen him recently? He looks the exact same. It's scary as fuck. It's scary as fuck, yo.
He changed it all.
Bro.
He still look young. He look good.
He look young as fuck, yo.
But I brought him up to say he had a magazine. He had all these magazines, these Sports Illustrated magazine. I was just killing some time one time in his class. And it was just, the chosen one, the cover. The favorite.
Yeah.
So I vividly remember seeing like, man, what's this dude right here? So I'm just killing time, grabbing LeBron James, okay. And, certain shit you just don't forget, bro.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? They like, he next up. I'm like, oh, here go another one. They think he the next KG.
Yeah. That's KG.
Because remember KG came out of high school.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I'm like, you'll see.
Shit was different. Outside of that, what's happened? Warriors, speaking of the Steph and the Warriors, they went 13-1 in the recent game. Ever since they got Jimmy, they've been busting everybody's ass.
Jimmy been balling.
And I thought it wasn't going to work out, but it seemed
like the perfect situation.
Because it didn't make sense to me. I couldn't see how that would work out. But after seeing them play these last few weeks,
is just. I think Jimmy can play with anybody. It's just can anybody play with Jimmy? You know what I'm saying?
Like that point. We'll see how that plays out as time goes on.
But I mean, I think Steph is, Draymond definitely ain't. You know what I'm saying? He gonna play with anybody. Like he ain't gonna intimidate nobody on that team.
Who ain't Jimmy?
Yeah. But I don't think he be trying to. I just think once he's
I think that's a clash waiting to happen.
I can see that happen at some point.
Yeah, that's fine. But I think they just
or are they the same player? So
I think they both understand. Yeah. Like
they know what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Spider-Man meme. Oh, shit, it's us.
Yeah.
One of them. But I've been watching them play, and Jimmy just get one-on-ones now. Because he got Curry right there.
Yeah.
Everybody's so focused on Curry, Jimmy can get one-on-one every game.
That's that gravity.
So he just do what he want to do.
bro.
Yeah, so
there goes the 4K threes. It all relates,
it's
bro.
been looking good for them, and they've been winning a lot of games. So I'm like, oh shit, the Warriors back in the mix again. I thought we had got rid of these motherfuckers. I thought we had
The
got
West,
rid of these.
as always, the West gonna be wide open, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely wide open right now. Definitely wide open. OKC, they whooped that. They beat us the other night. Shit pissed me off. But they clinched. Clinched the playoffs. It's official. They've been on the road. They've been holding that number one seed from like the majority of the season.
I'm about to say they've been up all season.
Yeah.
They've been hooping.
Hoping.
I think,
Ain't nobody really been talking about them.
I think it's lining up.
I mean, they talk about them, but not like they do. You know,
They just talk about
Yeah.
Lakers and all that.
I just feel like, that's a market thing.
Warriors, they did what you're supposed to do. You drafted, had all them picks, and
They
picked
did
the
the
right
same thing
people.
the Celtics did.
Right.
They let all their guys go, got a bunch
Be
of draft picks,
patient.
and picked their
You
team
gotta be
up.
patient, and it worked out for real.
How DeRozan doing in Sacramento? Yeah.
I don't get the Kings no more. I don't get what they got. Because they be getting so many names. They got so much talent on their teams, but they just don't be winning games.
I mean, their style is not.
They got Sabonis. They got
sustainable,
Sabonis,
though.
Levine.
But it's the West, though. Who you gonna beat?
That's true.
The
I mean,
West.
it made a little spark. Like it was a couple years ago.
Yeah,
when they
yeah.
went to the Warriors, but it's
It's just who you gonna beat, though, bro. It's the West,
names,
bro. It's
bro.
just hard, bro.
All these names.
The West it don't make no sense.
The West is
The West got
ridiculous.
too
It's
many
always
good
ridiculous.
teams. Yeah. Shit, the Rockets was looking good to start the season off. They was like
still
2
do.
seed. I think they was 1 seed for a
Yeah.
minute. I was like, what the hell? They a young
The young
squad.
talent, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Young talent. It's
Got
gonna
my
be.
boy Udoka. Udoka down there coach. He a good coach, bro. I ain't bad. That's bad when they had to get him out of there. He was a good coach. We went and got that chip after he got fired.
Freaky ass.
He was wild, see? Can't be doing that shit at the job. One of them trusts, he could have been there. He wilding at the job.
Freaky ass coach.
They went at the Cavs.
But nah,
on the
he know what he doing.
Yeah, he was wild. Cavs on a 15-game win streak. They've been number one seed, holding that shit down for most of the season too.
They got a complete team.
They got a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
They got a lot of guys. I think they had 3 All-Stars this year.
Yeah. I mean, Mitch, you know what he brings to the table.
Donovan going doing Donovan shit. Darius Garland.
Garland, hell, he baby Kyrie.
Baby Kyrie, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Baby Kyrie.
Yeah.
Bro, if you go back
If
in
we
his
put that
house,
on Darius Garland?
Yeah.
bro,
That
look,
ain't-
go
that-
back
that
to
ain't
his,
new. That
go
ain't
back
new.
to his film, bro. He saucy with it, bro.
He do got handle. I ain't,
That's what I meant by that.
definitely
You know
got
what I'm
handle.
saying?
I got you.
Yeah, that's all I meant.
I got you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Mobley, all that. Yeah, they got a complete team for real.
Defense, they got
Struz.
2 7-footers down there, bro.
Yeah.
Jared Allen,
So,
Mobley.
and it's the
Nuts.
East. You know what I mean? So, you
Right.
only got to really worry about a couple teams for real. Boston, New
Boston
York,
boys, man. We got
Philly out of there. So it's just
really
really
done. I knew that was before the
Bucks.
season
I mean, they
started.
kind of weak right now,
Bucks been struggling. New York look like they might try to make a little noise, but
but they ain't got enough defense though.
they don't. And Thibodeau running them niggas into the ground.
Right.
Niggas into the ground. I think Mikal Bridges the other day he said he had to meet because all right, like dog, you guys playing 40 minutes a night, bro. You gotta,
It's been like that though.
Yeah. And for Mikal Bridges to say that, he don't miss no games.
Yeah.
He play all the games,
I like
all the
Bridges,
minutes.
yo.
I don't think
I like
he
Bridges,
This is an
yo.
Iron Man.
If he's saying that, it's on some shit like, all right, dog, you gotta let people rest a little bit, get a better rotation. I think they only go like two men in the bench, like it's playoffs. They do that in the regular season. You don't
That's a lot.
go less than 2 players in the bench. Like it's playoff games we talking about. Like
Damn.
Thibodeau, come on, bro.
Niggas gonna be tired.
Josh Hart and Mikal Bridges playing 40 minutes a game.
Yeah, that's tough.
That shit nuts. 82-game season, bro. You gotta lighten up.
Yeah.
See what happened last year? Everybody was banged up. They was down to like.
Oh
3 people on the
yeah,
bench.
versus Indiana.
Yeah, it's like-
and they had a nice ass run too.
They was had a good season.
Yeah, it was like
Everybody
curtains.
got injured in the playoffs. Like you running them into the ground, bro.
That's that's
Gotta
tips
make
for
that
you
shit
though, bro.
stretch.
That's
what he
tips
do.
for you.
He do it everywhere he go, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I think that's it for basketball. Anything else y'all want to tap in? Y'all any basketball
What
top?
about the Lakers? Mavericks. I mean, I know that's a little
I forgot
old,
about the
but
Lakers. I forgot the Lakers been balling.
are they contenders?
Yeah.
It depends on who they get matched
If they
up.
can have all, that too. But if they can have all three, when I say all three, Dalton Connect, Luka and LeBron. Because he's nice,
He's not. I like him.
I like more respect on Austin.
No. He's not. Reeves nice too. He nice.
Said the big three was connect.
Yeah, I did.
I know you fucking connect. He's still a rookie. He's still a rookie.
But Reeves though too, I think like you can swap them in and out. You know, Don't Connect gonna be Austin Reeves in 2 seasons. Give him third season, he gonna be him.
I can see that.
But if they got one of those, all three out of 4 of those players on the court, they're all right. They do need another big.
It's another one of them things where I guess I can't say LeBron never had that, but to this level of a player like Luka, LeBron ain't really had this since when he was with Kyrie. To have a guy that he could just let go, like you could just go do your thing and go get a bucket, you can go win the game. Like
I mean, AD was that.
I think it's different.
I think he was feeding
the chip.
You know what I'm saying?
He did the chip, but
he was feeding
I'm also
AD.
chip like I can go stand over here and let you work type shit. He ain't had that since Kyrie.
Go do your thing, y'all.
Or you can just go over there and just
call me when you need
get
me.
this bucket. It's on you. You go get this bucket right now. They got
I think AD him.
I think they can make a run though. They can make a run though.
They could.
They can make a run.
Not having no bid, you gonna run into Jokic.
I said they need a
you
big
gonna run into
man,
Jokic
though.
and y'all got to deal with that.
They think they figured out the formula versus Jokic.
How's that?
The last time they played them, you know what I'm saying? They was matching up early with them. They was picking them up early, kind of double teaming them. Like
they had AD. AD was giving them fits a little bit.
No. I'm talking about after the trade, right? They beat them after the trade.
Did they beat them?
Yeah.
They might,
so that was like the big talk. Like JJ Redick like figured it out type shit. But I mean, once in the playoffs, they just gonna hunt Luka. The playoffs is gonna be
that's a fact.
Hunt. That's all.
You gotta go.
But I mean.
Mavericks.
It's Luka. I'm a Mavericks fan, so I know what Luka can do.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's dumbass on it.
It's looking crazy right now.
Yeah,
it's looking kind of crazy.
Like they
right
look
now.
nuts.
Kyrie going down, that hurts.
That hurt.
AD went down the first game.
Yeah, like
he still ain't.
But then you claim you let Luka go because of you worried about the future and his injury risk and all that and his health. Like,
you can't call what injuries happened before it all happened right after the trade.
I'm just saying
but
my thing is y'all want to try to put it out there like y'all traded him because of his weight and health issues, but then you're relying on AD, aka street clothes. You're relying on Kyrie. You're relying on, and then you're talking about bringing in Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing here?
When it happened,
which I would be all for.
When it happened, I feel like initially, y'all benefited from it. Even though it's a wild trade to let Luka go, I get it. But I feel like with still having Kyrie, AD's still top 10 when he healthy.
Yeah, you're talking on paper.
On paper.
We all talking about on paper.
Look good.
It's still real life.
That's right.
I'm with you though. I mean, I like the roster.
Yeah.
But you don't do that. You just don't do it, bro.
To get the injury,
it's Luka. You don't do that.
I think it was one game, last week. Y'all had just 2 players on the bench.
Don't do that shit. Look at him, bro. Boom.
That shit happened at the wrong time.
Today they said that y'all might have to forfeit some games because y'all ain't got enough eligible players. I ain't lying to you. I just seen that earlier today.
I never heard that before.
I just seen that earlier.
They can't move some people up to the
Mavs could be
bench?
forced to forfeit games and risk the forfeiting game due to injuries.
Why they ain't doing 10 days and
They
shit?
can't pull G Leaguers
Yeah, I'm about to say they ain't doing 10
salary
days.
cap rules. That means they ain't got money to pay nobody to come up.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I ain't peeped that.
That's a crazy turn. That is a crazy turn for a season right there.
It's wild. It's wild.
That's crazy.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, what can you do? Well, we was talking about earlier about Luka though, and that about him getting heavy. Have you seen that clip? They showing Luka his rookie year and how much he was dunking.
Yeah,
going to the cup, and it's like, and I think they said the last 2 seasons he's only dunked like twice.
Somebody said the niggas is lucky that Luka got processed foods in America.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Didn't I tell you that? As soon as he said that, I said, nigga, he moved to America, nigga.
Good.
Yeah, this nigga moved to America.
You can see it in the face. He's like, he eating good.
So you know our food ain't right. That's why I don't be eating, bro.
Bro, yeah.
Because his rookie season, he was slim. Like, he was skinny as hell.
He was skinny. Look like Chet.
So I was like, hey, I guess the Mavs might have known something we didn't know. I mean, they had him this whole time. They didn't see
they gotta
what
stop
happened.
that shit. There ain't no excuse for that shit, bro.
It's bad, though.
Ain't no excuse.
You was thinking it had nothing to do with Luka.
What's that?
With the bad shit. And them trying to get that casino or some shit, some money shit they was doing.
Yeah.
They say it was some money shit on some they made them trade Luka so they can be able to have the money to build some type of casino.
Yeah.
And some other shit ain't got
because they got
basketball.
Yeah, no, you got to look into the new owners of the Mavs and follow that.
I mean,
rabbit trail.
Ownership does matter. Switching kind of sports, but think about the Bengals, right? Mm. So they cheap, you know what I'm saying? Look how long it takes for them to sign guys. Because their owner is not a billionaire like everybody else.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's still their money. That's money coming out of their pocket.
Nah, for sure.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So ownership does matter. So,
yeah, now they trying to make big moves. The owner's trying to do some big shit.
So that's why it's obviously, you're a Dallas fan, I'm a Washington fan. We know ownership matters. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's I've always said, once we get rid of Snyder, we're going to be all right. Once y'all get rid of Jones, we'll be all right. So, shit, we got rid of Snyder, we look okay now. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Ownership matters. But, I mean, at the same time, though, you do want somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, willing to spend money on players because players pay attention to that. When it's time for their contract to come up, am I going to get this extension or not? So that's why when they call places free agency destinations, obviously the city matters, but look at Miami. Heat, the Miami Heat. Who don't want to live in South Beach?
Right.
Damn.
But then you got to fucking play for Pat Riley?
Yeah.
Again, that's how I felt like people felt about Bill Belichick and going to New England. Nobody fucking want to go play for Bill Belichick.
Do your job.
This military ass minded motherfucker up in this joint got us curfew. I'm a grown ass man. Nobody wanted that shit.
I think it's a misconception with that though. I don't think it's as bad as people try to make it out to be. I just think they just real strict on letting shit get out.
Yeah, but I don't know where it's. Yeah, I smell the smoke. For sure.
What we at? We finished basketball. We're going to music now. Let's got to get these music topics off. Yeah, we got to tap in. Where y'all trying to start? We going Jermaine Dupri shit going on. Playboi Carti album.
Go ahead and knock
DJ,
it out. Going down the list. Yeah, start with Jermaine.
Start at the top. Jermaine Dupri went on. Jermaine Dupri was getting his shit off on Twitter and Instagram. But he decided to go on, I think it was Twitter or whatever he was on, and ask the independent artists what is so special about being independent that you don't get from being with a major. That was like his blatant question to everybody, and all the independent artists out there started.
I think he asked.
You think he was general with that question, or was he poking?
He explained it. He made a video explaining that. Yeah. I think he kind of asked it wrong. I guess.
Yeah, because he wasn't a video.
Worded it right. I guess. Yeah. So
people.
Was it pure curiosity in his explanation?
The way he made it seem like it was kind of pure. Just some people don't realize the platform and how. You know what I'm saying? Like how major they are, the impact that they have. Mm-hmm. Certain shit you just can't do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you're in certain spots. And we just think we still regular people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Like he probably was in the studio and just
cross. I don't get it, yo. I don't get it. Why
but now coming from him, it looked like he's shitting on all independent artists. Like, whoa, bro.
Yeah, it looks bad.
You know what I mean?
And even in his explanation when he tried to re-explain it afterwards, he was saying that he started giving examples of himself as like, yo, but it's like, yo, JD,
you got a lot of money.
You've been in this game for 30 years. Yeah. Of course, you could do what you want to do in your contract.
And he at the top of the ladder. Yeah, he at the top of the ladder.
You proven. So you walking into them contract situations, being able to say whatever you want, and they gonna do it because you make hits. You've been making hits for 30 years.
You at the top of the ladder.
Yeah, you got way more resources.
Yeah. So it's like,
I think. It's just whatever works best for whoever, bro. The independent route ain't for everybody.
It ain't.
Obviously, it's ideal if you know what I'm saying, if you got that type of
motion,
following, motion, all that.
Nah, for sure.
What I'm saying? But who the hell? I mean, everybody that gets into that type of industry, who the hell don't want to be backed up by a label? You know what I'm saying? Like. You get
that's how you get the motion.
Yeah, and all the videos and all that. Like, come on. Who the hell don't? But of course, you got to be wary of that because you don't want to be in a wrong deal, get fucked up.
And that's the risk. That stigmatism is out there so much, and that's what blew up the independent idea in the first place.
Yeah.
Shit,
Until you realize you gotta pay for every single thing.
People, but even all that independent, do your own, your freedom and all that stuff, people don't understand how much work that comes with it. That
I think
without that label, you got to do on your own now.
I think anything when it comes to finances, bro, obviously is whatever works for you. But then too, like everybody just think like being your own boss and all that. Like, of course that sounds great in theory.
Yeah, for sure.
It ain't for everybody.
And you know
that shit ain't for everybody. For sure. For sure.
Yeah, and then a lot of people come out, and the ones that do say be on boss, they coming out saying it once they're already in position. Like, bro. Oh, that's like me, bro. Facts. Getting a settlement for my job, and I'm up. Yeah. 100, 500 bands, and then I start a business. Yeah. Hey, y'all need to start your own business. Look at what I got going on. Y'all still working for somebody? They never teach you, like, bro. They never, like, even with real estate, bro. Yeah. We all know housing. You know what I'm saying? It should. Yes, of course, we all want housing. Yeah. So how did you get the $80,000 to remodel this house and put the, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to say that part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, right, nigga. That was a loan, nigga. Yeah.
Shit, they ain't gonna tell you. It was dope money. It was settlement. They ain't gonna tell you nothing. Whatever. It could be anything. Yeah. So it's just like, even with this independent rapper stuff, like, yeah, JD, you I get what you're saying, but when you went independent, you did it when you already had all your money.
You was already up.
You did it in the 2000s. You started in the 90s.
Yeah, like what we talking about?
So I just think do whatever works best for you.
Even in the root of what he was going with, I feel like there's a way to interpret it where it's like, I think he was just trying to say, all the things that people say you can get as an independent, you can get with the label.
Yeah.
If you construct your contract so to be that.
Right.
I think that's the point he was making, but at the same time, you gotta know, in order to do that with them labels, you gotta have leverage. Right. And most people are going into them situations with no leverage.
Damn.
So you can't demand, I want all my publishing, I want 100%, they're gonna look at you like, what? We about to give you money.
Yeah, that's the other thing too.
Why would we give you the money and you got the
right.
What are we talking about?
A lot of them,
and you ain't got no hit record yet right now?
A lot of them, when they get on, that's when they realize and think that they're getting screwed by the label.
Yeah. After they had already made it.
But the label put you on.
In the position.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's kind of like just outperforming your contract like the NFL. Mm-hmm. I'm on my rookie deal.
Yep.
And I'm playing way better.
Yeah.
But I got 3 years left.
Yeah.
And now I'm trying to demand that they pay me more.
And now I got 3-4 hits. I got 3-4 hits.
I drafted you to the NFL, motherfucker. You could be in the Canadian League.
Yeah.
Whoa, buddy.
You know what I'm saying?
That would be like Jaden Daniels walking to the joint like, y'all got to pay me right now.
Yeah, right now.
Pay me right now. I just took y'all an NFC championship. They're going to look at you like, bro, it's your first year.
Yeah, that's how.
They going to look at you crazy.
The way it seems like, that's what it seems like it's where it comes from.
Third season, he might have that leverage, though. If he do that same
third season, when his contract time for sure.
Yeah.
Gotta pay him.
Yeah. But who you and y'all the musicals, y'all into the music. who is the most successful independent artist to date?
Oh, it's Tech Nine.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
I'm sure you could Google it.
You're right though. I agree.
It was so long.
All right, so mainstream.
Because Tech Nine.
Because you know everybody ain't gonna know Tech Nine.
I'm gonna tell you where.
Well, independents aren't mainstream.
Well, you get what I'm saying though.
Because Tech Nine puts on his own show.
Right.
Show money is where the rappers get their money from, not the streams and all that. And then
and merch. He kills the merch.
You know what I mean? So
who number two then? Who number two?
As far as independent?
Yeah. Who number
I'm
two?
sure Google can tell you, but I'm just my guess.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably people I really don't even realize, but I mean,
like
it's currency. Yeah, like people that got their own lane.
Dolph
was up there.
Dolph was one of them.
I'll be honest.
Dolph was one of them.
Was he independent? Like people were starting to say, like I don't know how much. Yeah, he said he was, but then
So what's that when they say I got a distribution deal?
He got
What's that about?
Deal.
What's that?
I've heard there is a new game that is Major League.
Yeah, it's like were you really?
They'll push you like you independent, but they really back.
I don't know how truly independent Dolph was. That's all I'm gonna say. And I love Dolph.
I can see that.
I listen to Dolph a lot. I don't know how truly. I don't think he was a true independent artist.
What would be a true independent?
I'm
artist
talking like paying for everything. I think I'm speaking out of being blind, so let me just stop talking. But I'm just saying, like from what I understand, like Tech Nine is like a true independent artist. I think Money Man was a independent artist, but I think he even got like he might be on a label deal or something like that. I don't know. I gotta.
So it's independent. I look at independent as you just not signed to a major. I don't think you getting investors don't mean that you're not independent.
I get what you're saying.
You can be independent and get people to invest in you.
True. I guess. I mean, yeah. If that's what we're counting, then I
can see that happening.
Yeah.
I can see that happening with.
Is there a list?
All right. So Google's list is Chance the Rapper #1.
So I didn't know he's independent. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who.
Chance independency was different.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know who all like.
Macklemore, he's nowhere around anymore.
He got a smash hit.
He did have smash hit.
You know what I'm saying? A song that he's gonna live off
Frank
for
Ocean.
Life.
Frank Ocean make music now.
Yeah,
when he came out, he was independent.
You know what I'm saying?
When he first started and made his name, he was independent.
Hanson, Maya, Taylor Swift,
Tech Nine.
Tech Nine on that list.
Tyler, the creator, is not an independent artist.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't even know who's independent.
How do they even categorize it, right?
Yeah.
I just look at it, if you're not signed to a major label, you can get investors in.
But I mean, look, if you independent and doing great, more power to you.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck these labels.
Moves.
But I mean,
there's a lot of major artists that had great careers.
This is all about
they're all independent now, and then people look at them like they fell off.
Situation though too. Mm-hmm. Drake ain't never been independent.
He hasn't.
But why?
That's what you see what a label can do for you.
Yeah, why would he be?
Yeah, he benefited the most.
You know what I'm saying? But
for sure,
that's a fact. It's all part of the game.
Yeah,
that's all part of the game.
But he an anomaly. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna be a Drake.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Oh, this lit.
We gotta get in this Playboi Carti shit. I gotta understand this shit. I have to have an understanding of Playboi Carti. Dropped a new album last night. He hasn't dropped since 2020. 5 years of no music. I think he might have a few little leaks and little songs here and there, but no album in 5 years.
Do he date a Kardashian?
No, I don't think
okay, all right. I'm just trying to figure it out. Keep it on my bad.
I don't think so. But he dropped, and that's that's all I see. It's everywhere. I think it's like the most streaming first day. It's done better than what Drake's dropped, than Kendrick's dropped, than all the drops. It's doing better than all of them thus far.
But like you said an important word, streaming. Like
it's streaming. It's a streaming shit.
Very young internet crowd.
That's what I was about to go with.
Real cult following. Like, does he even show his face?
What this nigga look like? I was just about to say what this nigga look like. I don't even know what he look like.
That's what throws me off.
That's what I was about to. What do he look like?
Like I know what he look like. I ain't seen him, but it's still like you don't even see him.
He look like a regular nigga. You know,
you don't even see him a lot.
But he's got a cult following. And he from Atlanta, right? Yeah. So it's like there's a real underground
economy. I was about to say Atlanta might have
Atlanta
has too.
A wave of like rock star rappers that we don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that was Future before he became main. Future was big.
I don't even want to put him in that lane. Well, I know.
I just know people that was in Atlanta at that point in time.
But what I'm saying is there's a sub-genre type of rap.
Got you.
Side Baby.
Side Baby. Yeah.
There's a whole where they're like
Side Baby.
Not like trap rap. It's like they on some like rock star type.
They on this weird shit.
But they be cool with the trap niggas too.
Yeah, no, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
It's almost like back in the early 2000s when we see Dipset and Lil Wayne doing this rock star crossover collab. collision type of idea. Now you
with
see
the fashion, yeah.
Lil Uzi Vert and these niggas.
This is like a whole sound.
Like they more or less attached to the gothic scene.
He does sound different than everybody else. Even though it ain't my bag, I can't listen to a whole lot of it because it should be weird. I don't even know what the fuck he be doing.
Weirder than Travis Scott.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Travis Scott's a genius.
By far, Travis Scott makes.
No, when he first came out, I thought he was weird. I didn't like the sound.
What you're saying.
It was weird to me.
He acts like that. That's his persona. He acts like Playboi Carti for sure.
But the music, Travis Scott, he developed the whole sound.
But it's just like I just don't get it.
I mean, once you get that cold following, you good, bro.
But it's like, how? Because it's like, usually when you talk about artists, like you can at least attach a couple songs, like they had some smashes. Like, I remember the Magnolia joint, but after that, it's like, I can't really attach no other song.
Look at our age.
To him, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if it's that though. Because I talked to some people that's around the age that's in that era that kind of like rock.
You heard of Ken Carson?
They just keep talking about, oh, it's the aura. I was like, what aura?
You heard of Ken Carson?
Yeah, I have.
I just found out them through like the, you know what I'm saying, my kids and students. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't, and you know, I DJ. I wouldn't have known about him if it wasn't for like, you know what I mean? So, like, my kids knowing about this stuff. Like, I don't, it's just.
Damn, this nigga smoking hella
maybe I'm just getting out of touch.
Yeah, it's also getting older.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit they own.
But I mean, I'm sure there's some shit that we will fuck with though. We just gotta find it.
Yeah. Maybe.
Cause
I'll be trying, but it's be.
When he first came out, I liked that little bop.
Magnolia was good. I like that song.
Yeah.
That shit was fine.
That shit went. I like that.
Where he been since?
What was that joint? Woke up, the niggas feeling like.
Oh, that's my shit. That's my
shit too.
Yeah.
Was that him and Rich the Kid?
Him and Uzi, I think.
Oh, that was Uzi. Yeah, that's my shit right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Even the Uzi thing, like, I get the Uzi shit. He didn't have records that I know.
Uzi got bangers.
He got joints, and Uzi go a little bit. So it makes sense for Uzi. It ain't made sense for me with him yet. I don't get it. But it's just saying, they going crazy for him.
What Uzi been at?
To not be able to drop for 5
Uzi
years.
can pick and choose when he want to do shit.
He has that status.
He can move the same way. Uzi really can move the same way.
So I judge.
Whenever he drop, they coming out. I
judge rappers kind of based off of, like I said, your shows matter.
Yeah, that's a fact.
This nigga's huge. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
He's not opening up for anybody.
He not opening for nobody.
Well, he going on tour with The Weeknd. He ain't bigger than The Weeknd. They about to go on tour. That's why he
album. But look who he's going on tour with.
With though, yeah. Nah, for sure.
That's a fact.
Like
for sure. Nah, I was about to say, damn, The Weeknd.
Yeah,
it's like Kendrick with SZA. Like,
yeah,
no, you with a pop star.
No, Kendrick's bigger than SZA.
What?
I would say he is, but again, it's two different lanes. Nah, she got her.
Kendrick is bigger than SZA. Pop. SZA's pop now,
but she ain't.
Kendrick's bigger than SZA.
I would agree. I would.
He's been doing it since 2012.
Yeah, I would agree.
He has been doing it long.
Yeah, what are we doing here?
I would agree.
She doesn't have a name without him.
But they doing a stadium tour though.
Yeah, not because of her. I mean, yeah, she helps.
She got nothing to do with it.
Yeah. No. You're right.
I take that.
No.
I'm with you, but I'm with you too, though.
But like, he's gonna close out the show. You know that, right?
Yeah,
it's his tour.
It's his tour.
All right, yeah. So you know they're not even.
It's based on
what?
The stadium not gonna sell out if she not coming.
And that's what I'm saying.
The stadium still gonna sell out.
I don't think he can do that by himself.
No.
I think he could do it by himself.
He can't do it by himself. We talking about stadiums here. We talking about 60,000.
Nah, he can't.
We talking about 50 to 60,000 people on that.
So he gonna grab 40.
He can't do that, Dola.
All right. So what I'm saying is
he's an arena guy.
There ain't a rapper in the world that can do it by himself. Drake can't do it by himself.
Are you sure?
He would have to have a pop star with him.
Ooh, Drake can't do it.
Not by himself. He's never done a stadium tour, and he's Drake.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's what I'm saying. If Drake had to do it, he would have to.
So if it's 60,000 seats, would you say he gonna bring 40 and she gonna bring 20?
Yes.
All right, I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking in my head, though.
I think it's more 50-50.
You think it's 50-50?
I think it might be 50-50.
You are being ridiculous right now.
How big SZA is?
No, I'm not. I think she's a big artist. I don't think she's bigger than Drake. I think she's bigger than Kendrick, though.
She can't even do
Even
a
after
versus
Not Like
with
Us.
him.
Maybe you can make this argument before Not Like Us.
No, you still can't.
He said you still can't. I think
Not Like Us the last year might have propelled him to a point where you could say he's bigger than SZA.
Now,
Before last year, he wasn't bigger than SZA.
Here we go. This was the point I was trying to make. So there's a festival, right?
Yeah.
And you book SZA and you book Kendrick Lamar. Who's headlining?
Kendrick. Today, Kendrick.
You name the year. I don't give a fuck. No, when you do like Rolling Loud and all that, when they put the names on there.
Rolling Loud is different.
I mean, name it.
Based on
Moss.
rappers.
No, Moss.
Coachella is going to be SZA.
No.
Now, Kendrick get away at Coachella.
He could.
He go.
But SZA could too.
No, bro. You're putting SZA on Beyonce level, and I don't like that.
Ooh.
I ain't saying she Beyonce.
He going Beyonce.
I ain't saying
That's
she
what it sounds
Beyonce, but she right up under there. She right up under there. She not Beyonce, but she right up under.
That's why I'm glad I'm on the show.
She right up under all the.
Some clarity.
All right, so what we basing it off of? What can we base it off of?
Everything. There's nothing you can tell me. SZA versus Kendrick?
SZA's a big deal. We want to base it off followers? Way more followers than, well, not way more, but she got more followers than Kendrick.
He's not social media.
He on there. He on there. We have to base it off something. Or record sales?
Go to YouTube right now. Type in SZA, type in Kendrick.
See, it's gonna be tough doing it now because the year Kendrick had.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm a
what
Kendrick
I'm at.
guy, so I'm not even trying to. I ain't saying nothing bad against Kendrick. I just feel like after this year, you can put him in that.
She don't.
He can have
She
his
has a
story.
classic album.
Yeah, her first album was a classic. Control.
Okay.
Control is a classic, certified.
All right, he has Good Kid, Mad City. He has Damn.
Yeah.
Like she don't have that.
I just think that pop star status opens a different type of audience.
She's not a pop star. That's where you're. That's
she's
where
not
you're
a pop
getting
star?
No,
You heard her last album?
that's not pop. She's an R&B artist. She's not pop like
First album
Beyonce.
was R&B. That last album she dropped.
What's
that
a
was
pop
crazy,
song that she
was a
has?
Pop album.
Besides Kill Bill, maybe. What is a pop song that she has?
I'm gonna hit you. As soon as she load up. But I think y'all tripping on how big SZA is.
Nah,
yeah, we know she big. You put on
She's
Kendrick
bigger than
level.
Kendrick. But I know she big though. She just ain't up there with Kendrick.
Nah,
though.
she's
especially current to date.
she's the number one
After Not Like
R&B
Us,
She not
artist.
bringing her own tour with him if she ain't that. Is what I'm saying.
No, he's not a dummy.
Nah,
that's what I said. She
He's
ain't
not a
lagging
dummy.
him.
This is the Kendrick Lamar tour featuring SZA.
That's a fact.
This ain't Kendrick Lamar and SZA going on tour.
It is though.
You're not saying like when Drake and Future toured, it was
That's what y'all was just about to bring up that.
that was what a time to be alive.
It was.
You know,
You don't
like
know who it was at the time.
Drake is
bigger, now, but during that time, and he was bigger then technically. But I went to that tour, I went to that concert. You didn't know who was like the big artist.
I always
Future.
say like I don't think Future bigger than
makes sense.
Drake. Like I thought
He's
it
not
was
bigger,
I
but
thought
he
it
was there.
I thought it was an equal opportunity for both.
Yeah, that's
Like,
fine. Yeah,
I don't think one did something for the other.
right.
You think Drake uplift? You think Drake brought Future up?
I'm not gonna say he brought him up, but
Yo, Future is King Lean, yo.
I know that.
You know, like, what are you saying? Like again,
It's wild, but
like, yo, there is no,
that's crazy.
yo, there's nobody within the culture bigger than Future.
I agree with you.
Especially like in the DJing lane, in the party scene,
I agree with
in the clubbing scene.
I mean, Drake is now bigger than Drake's bigger than Future. I'll say that. But Drake and Future.
After Not Like Us, you'll still put him in front of Future? Or because Future has slowed down in the last 3 to
Not Like
5
Us,
He
years.
dropped 3 albums last year.
yeah,
Oh,
he ain't
yeah,
so
I'm
that.
talking about that.
But Not Like Us ain't got
3
nothing to do
albums in
with
the same
Future.
year.
Oh, dude. All right.
Future is him.
Kendrick and SZA is just crazy. He like, y'all don't get it.
It's like that she wouldn't be on this tour if she want that. We
get that.
We're talking about stadiums here.
But you're putting them, you're saying
Not arenas,
equal.
stadiums.
You're saying they're equal though.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I ain't gonna say they're equal.
All right.
I say before this year, SZA was a bigger as far as a pop star than Kendrick was. But after this year, Kendrick.
You're just going. So when you go off year by year, you're just saying that because Kendrick wasn't making music. I guarantee any festival, he will never open up for SZA.
He would never open up for her?
No, Kendrick does not open up.
Well, he don't open up for nobody.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I'm saying like he
At one
doesn't.
point he did, but
Any festival, you're not making SZA the top name on the jump over Kendrick.
I agree.
So
He got it.
that's just how I judge
I
it.
agree. But SZA about that.
She's the real deal. She's the top R&B artist in the league right now.
Yeah.
It's SZA and what? Summer Walker? Like, you know what I'm saying? She that.
I'm calling her pop now.
I don't know where you're getting this pop shit from.
Because she went pop now.
What songs is she making that's
The
pop?
last album, that SOS album, was mostly pop.
Snooze
records.
is a R&B track.
That's one of the singles. That album.
All right, I guess all right, let me stop.
That album got a lot of poppy shit. And I'm gonna tell you, my daughter don't like R&B.
All right, so
she fuck with SZA now because of the album.
I got you.
And all she listens to is pop shit.
All right, I'm gonna go.
That's why I'm kind of basing that.
I got you. I got you.
You like SZA now? She don't be on none of that. So it's like, all right, I get it.
All right,
but yeah, that was a good debate. What we going to? We going One Gotta Go or the best
Go ahead.
DJs?
Yeah. Go One Gotta Go.
One Gotta Go out here. We'll get that.
It's about to get nasty too.
One Gotta Go. I'm ready for this. One of my favorite ones. Atlanta rappers. Y'all threw out who y'all thought the names was.
It's about to be nasty.
It's probably, we know who the names was.
All right,
One Gotta Go for Atlanta rappers. Name them out. Future.
1,
Gucci.
2,
Tip.
3.
Jeezy.
Yeah. One gotta go. All right, so one gotta go as far as what?
Whole catalog gone. They never existed.
Like favorite or like? No, I ain't even like.
What don't
this is easy. This ain't a who don't belong.
No, it's just a one gotta go.
Because like numbers wise, there's one that has to go.
What you mean by that? Hit me.
Tip is bigger than Jeezy.
Yes.
And
I would only say because of tenure.
Not even that. That too, but yeah.
But he kept going, you know?
Yeah. And then he has Paper Trail.
Yeah, he went up with a pop.
He got a Rihanna.
You know what I'm saying? He has a Rihanna John, a Justin Timberlake John, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He went
but
pop.
as far as impact in Atlanta, no. Tip gotta go. Compared to all four of them. Yeah, he's got
If we talk Atlanta,
I know who's not leaving.
Future.
Who not leaving?
Future's
Future's not leaving.
King Lean.
King Lean is wild.
Yeah,
He is him.
Future's not leaving.
I agree. Future can't be moved.
Jeezy can't move off of
Jeezy can't
impact.
move. And the hood loves some goddamn Gucci.
Gucci is one of
is
my
staying
favorite rappers
forever.
ever. Yeah, he's just.
I'm going with Gucci.
God. No, if you told me just pick somebody else.
Now, I'm a guy that was never a huge Gucci fan. I was always Jeezy. I was always Jeezy over Gucci.
I listen to both of them.
So I can say I'm a little biased in that.
That's a big bias.
I get who Gucci is. I ain't no disrespect to Gucci.
Yeah.
You're putting
If
Tip
I'm
over
picking,
him.
I'm gonna go with Gucci. That's just all preference.
That's just because you don't listen to
That's
him
just
like
all
that.
preference.
Yeah, I get it.
That's just all
Because
preference.
I'm like, whoa.
Because I get it.
It's not even
I know
close.
Gucci lovers would say I'm wild.
You wild, nah, for sure.
So I get it.
For
I
sure.
get it. But that's just me personally.
But I do think it's
because I hold Tip in that paved the way, made the groundwork for Atlanta too. To what you saying, Future and I get Tip. Tip created trap music.
No, allegedly. A lot of people like to use that. I don't concur with that personally. I don't concur with that, but
who created trap music?
He's gonna say he did, and
it might be Mr. Biggs, nigga. Mr. Biggs.
Mr. Biggs.
Come on. I started selling dope
Back in 1986.
Come on, he was already. Come on,
I ain't come on. Ain't give it to no,
Bro, I like Tip's music, but I don't like him as an artist. I thought out of that list, he's the corniest ever.
Whoa.
Right?
He don't like Tip.
He corny as fuck, bro. And
that's wild.
For real, I got that from the second hit, or the first hit.
Rubber Band Man.
No,
the first one was the Beanie Man joint.
Yeah.
Which one?
I'm serious.
The I'm Serious joint.
I ain't.
I don't
we
remember
ain't down
that.
in Atlanta, but I mean, like his.
That was off the first album. The first album ain't do so great.
I got you.
What's your
but
name?
I never liked Tip, and I might be biased with that shit. I just never liked. Now, dude, my nigga got hits. He got hits, right?
Probably more than
Double.
everybody on list except for Future.
Oh, I was about to say, don't you dare. Nah, man, come on.
Nah.
Jeezy's albums are, you can play them through.
How much Jeezy got? Tip got more hits than Jeezy.
Hits, yeah.
I'm telling you, you gotta go through that list.
Yeah, I mean, Tip got more. I don't know. Jeezy was.
Nah, bro. I mean,
he got him, bro. I'm telling you.
what about albums?
He got bigger hits.
He got bigger.
He got bigger hits and more.
I don't know.
And I'm a Jeezy guy.
Jeezy's
album for sure.
Yo, before his last two albums,
like hits,
records.
Yeah. Then I give you that. I guess I give you that. But like street hits though.
Yeah, right.
Street
the culture
anthems?
inside the culture.
Street anthems or whatever.
Yeah, street hits. We know that.
Yeah,
we got it.
And I would say, well, even with Gucci though, I'm a.
Man, ain't nothing you can tell me about Gucci.
So look, ain't nothing you can say about Gucci.
Man, not to
I'm gonna categorize Gucci
no, I'm talking about as far as like the music goes. Like
I like Gucci his first 10 years, and in the next 10 years, I feel like it's garbage.
I don't even think that's garbage.
When I say garbage, though, it's just not what it was.
Yeah, y'all sleep on T.I., but go ahead.
Nah, I don't.
ASAP, whatever you like, motivation, what you know, all about the money, top back. Live your life. You don't know me. Bring them out. Big shit popping. 24s. I'm illy. Be easy. Let's get away. Rubber Band Man. Why you want us? Swagger like us.
You keep going. Go Jeezy. Go Jeezy now. Go
crazy,
Jeezy. Go
bro.
Jeezy now. Go Jeezy.
I know.
Go
Jeezy got some
Jeezy.
shit. I ain't gonna say.
I bet you scroll just like that.
What you want, Spotify? Title?
I'm on Title.
Okay.
Why ain't they showing the?
You probably got to type Jeezy instead of Young Jeezy. Yeah.
Oh, it's just I forgot he dropped the
He dropped the Young.
He dropped the Young.
Young.
I was like, damn, they ain't got any songs up here. They ain't know Jeezy.
There you go.
Seen it all. Okay, that's a new one, JT. Go crazy. Put on, standing ovation. Lose my mind. Way too gone. All there. Geeked up. Get your mind right.
Bitch,
Super
get
Free.
your mind.
I love it. Soul Survivor. I'm So Hood remix. I guess that's a nice record. Leave You Alone and Then What? Of course.
Yeah, man, come on. My dog the GOAT.
A lot of those are street joints. I ain't gonna say them was hits, but he got a lot of records that we know for sure.
Yeah.
But we talking about hits.
I'm talking about impact though.
His impact was different.
Yeah.
Definitely his impact was way bigger than T.I.'s when he came out, for sure.
I'm telling you, real niggas didn't identify with
T.I.
T.I.
album kind of flopped.
Like,
until he dropped Trap Music and Urban Legend is when T.I. kind of blew up.
Again, I don't think real street niggas identify with T.I. But as soon as Jeezy was there, though, they felt like they had a voice.
You had to be more down south, though, with
T.I.?
Yeah.
To catch that
when I go back, like, he got, like, I mean, like, we ain't grow up on, like, Dope Boys in the Trap. Like, he got shit. Like, when you go back, you gonna be like, oh, my God, he talking that real trap shit.
You talking about T.I. or Jeezy?
Yeah, T.I. We knew what Jeezy brought. You know, that just hit like a tidal wave. Yeah, T.I. But if we was actually in Atlanta when that shit going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, T.I., I'm sure, like, was fucking niggas up when he was coming out there. Like, all of them had that impact. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all talking the prices on a record. That's major.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They was kind of one of the first to do that. They was actually dropping real prices.
Yeah.
That's why they was like, oh shit, they talking about real
But like
numbers.
T.I.
What numbers they talking about?
Yeah, like T.I. definitely was crazy down there. You know, it hit us later. Because we ain't had the luxury of, you know what I'm saying? We got our songs off. We didn't have YouTube.
Yeah.
So we had to get shit from the radio. And they not playing no T.I. or TIP
or mixtapes
back then. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
we was getting shit later. So the impact, T.I.'s impact ain't gonna hit us up here like it did down there. Even though, you know what I'm saying.
But
But I got one for y'all.
he can go though.
Listen,
Speaking of Jeezy, TM103 or Recession. I mean, not 103, excuse me. TM101 or Recession.
Oh, 101.
101 recession. Excuse me. You can make a case that it was his best album sonically.
Yeah.
But
the impact of
101. Because rapping wise and lyrically, he going crazy on Recession.
We know the impact of TM101.
I'm
just talking about album for album.
Album for album. Yeah.
But still, you gotta have the impact. Bro, that shit just do something to me when I play 101.
For sure.
Though.
Nah, for sure.
For sure, I'm with you.
Yeah, but lyrically and sonically, Recession is crazy. Lyrically and sonically.
Again, that's what I'm saying. Like Jeezy, you can play his albums through. You don't have to hit the skip button one time.
Yeah, that shit go crazy.
He got 2 of those.
2 albums?
He got 2 albums. There's no skips.
You think he only got 2?
That's no skips. That's that. That's the ones I named. TM101 and Recession are no skips.
I see what you're saying, but like. Then when you throw in like being a fan and being biased, like I will let shit ride. You know what I'm saying? Like I get what you're saying. Like it's songs I'd be like boom, but like 103 was crazy.
103 was crazy.
Nothing. Now I got a whole lot of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like what
on there?
But I get what you're saying though. Yeah, I get what you're saying as far as like absolutely no skips the average listener can listen to.
Nothing.
But I mean 103 had like can't leave you alone. I do.
He had some joints.
Like, come on.
Everything. Fame.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I do with Jay-Z and 3 Stacks. That was a joint. Higher Learning, Devin the Deuce, Snoop Dogg. I don't know. I'm good.
But I get what you're saying.
But you know what I'm saying? It's a few joints that's like I'm already on right now, but I get you. He had joints on.
But he had to do them as an artist.
It was a good album.
You can see his evolution by TM103. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
like that's just him growing as an artist going to do a song.
And he had all his mixtapes.
Yeah, the mixtapes.
We ain't gonna talk about the mixtapes.
I forgot about Devin the Dude.
Mixtapes is different.
Damn.
Real is back.
Yeah,
man.
Right, we missing that whole era. When we in that era though, right?
Yeah, that was the mixtape era.
That's Jeezy's era where they putting out mixtapes like albums.
That's a fact.
Or mixtapes is hitting like albums.
That's a fact.
You know, so like I don't know.
That's what boosts the buzz.
Yeah, you can just I don't know. T.I. can go. But y'all see who won?
But
y'all see who won Touchable? I told you I like his music.
I know
he just corny as an artist. Like him himself, I just don't like him.
It was the hat. It was the hat.
You know how I feel about niggas with hats like that.
You weren't feeling the hat. It was the
hat. It definitely, yo.
That's what it was.
I hate that shit.
Hey.
For sure.
Trendsetter, yo.
For sure, yo. But y'all see who Untouchable though?
Oh yeah.
Come on, say it with me.
No, I'm not saying that with you.
King Lean.
I'm not saying that with you at all.
That's crazy.
I'm not saying
and I'm a Future fanatic. I'm past the Future all the way.
Future him.
Future Hendrix.
Future him. Yeah, look at him put 3 Stacks in there.
I mean, what was that going to
He
do?
might would have gone like I might would have picked him over Tip, honestly.
God. Yeah, yeah, facts. With songs?
Yeah, we just listening to shit today.
Yeah, he gotta go, bro. I'm not playing 3 Stacks in my car. Outside of like
you might be playing when you clean it up.
I think it's different.
I mean, throwback Outkast and shit, but like, what? I mean, what?
I
ain't gonna disrespect 3K.
With people a lot when people have him in their top 10, and I just don't be understanding it. I understand it for how great he is.
You know when this really came about, bro?
What?
From what I realized when he started doing all them remixes.
Yeah, when he would pop out and jump on somebody's song real quick.
Yeah, that's when everybody was like, whoa, he greatest of all time.
And my thing, you can't be on, at least for me personally, you can't be nowhere near a top 10 list. You ain't did no solo work. You been great with Outkast.
Yeah.
He ain't got solo album.
No.
The only technical one was the Love Below.
But that was...
the dual John. I remember that. Okay.
That wasn't even like a rap album to me.
I'm with y'all. I mean, you know, I get...
No, I don't get the hype with Andre 3000 either. I don't get it. I never got it. I was never really a big fan of Outkast.
He's super nice. Like,
I like some of their songs.
He definitely overrated, bro.
Yeah, no, I never got the hype with 3 Stacks.
But Outkast, we're talking about Outkast. That's one of the best groups ever. Thanks.
Yeah.
But Solo, I can't give him that without do nothing solo.
We all on the same page. With
Let's hit the best DJs.
DJs of our era. Who are the guys? I mean, we know who the two are.
Was that Cal?
Drama.
Drama is
for sure.
definitely.
And who's your other boy? Gangsta Grills. That's Drama. That's Drama.
I would put Clue in there.
Yeah, I got it.
Of our era?
Of our era, Clue.
You know how many people don't know who DJ Clue is, though?
Yeah, it hurts
That's
me.
crazy.
I have no idea who DJ Clue is, yo. Like, y'all just don't know.
The mixtape, he started.
Bro,
That's a storm.
It was the point where if you could get on a Clue tape, you made it.
That was Gangsta Grills
You
at
made it
that
if you got
time.
on
Nah,
the
for
Clue
sure.
tape.
Yeah,
For sure.
They gotta be top 2.
Those the ones to me. I don't know who
Yeah,
else
you know,
put in there. I
Who
think it's,
else
more
is
DJs than
there?
me.
Because
I mean, you
our
got
DJ,
Funk Flex.
DJ Canelo?
I mean, Funk Flex started in the 90s, but I mean, he been doing it for a long time. Flex. I mean, Scream in Atlanta.
Yeah, Scream. I heard.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking, I mean, Envy, you gotta give him his credit.
I was going to say Envy.
You know what I mean? For what he doing?
Musically, what did he do? I don't know nothing like him to musically do something, though. I just know Envy from Breakfast Club, to be honest.
I mean, he got some like mixtapes.
I get that. Yeah, no, I get that. But I feel like he's made his name, though, through the Breakfast Club.
He's more known for
Yeah.
But
So if we going off like popularity-wise, and yeah, Khaled. Which people don't realize, like, Khaled is a real, like, DJ. You know what I'm saying?
He really do it.
Yeah, he go crazy.
Got you.
You don't just, you don't just say that.
wild.
You know what I'm saying? You can't put your name. I mean, you can.
academics.
You can put, you can.
Okay, academic.
Yeah, you can put DJ in front of your name, but like, Khaled get busy. Khaled is like, you know, of course we see all the gimmicks and stuff, but he's one of the best ever, bro. Like,
Khaled,
he's had a huge impact on hip hop.
Khaled Kevin Harted the DJ game.
What does that mean?
He made himself a superstar being a DJ. Like, we had never seen that
I was about to say, has anybody else done what he done by like putting together records?
Numbers wise, no.
And
I mean, people have made records. Drama has records. Drama has albums.
Clue got albums.
Yeah, but yeah.
But it was never as big as Khaled.
Yeah, nobody's been big as Khaled.
That's why I say Kevin Hart.
And he figured out the social media game.
Yeah.
He's figured out phrases.
Him and DJ, I mean, for me though, like again, I like his music, but him and T.I. riding in the same car. It's fucking cornballs.
Who, Khaled?
Yeah, cornballs and T.I.
Khaled's the
cornballs.
but that's
Khaled driving and T.I. passenger.
But that's why Khaled. So, that's kind of a trend. You don't like T.I., you don't like Kevin Hart or Khaled. So it's some shit on some like, because they corny, that you don't respect the level that they took shit. Cause you see them as corny, you can't respect the level that they took.
You gotta separate the music and the person.
Corny.
Yeah, you gotta separate that. Bro.
Yeah, Kevin Hart in the back seat for sure.
Because he look at Kevin Hart
in the
like
car
that.
seat.
So I'm
sure.
getting the trend now.
For sure.
I get it. It makes sense.
For sure.
It makes sense. Once you see somebody as being corny, it's like, all right, it's all bets off.
All bets off, bro. This square ass nigga. Man.
God.
Oh, go off a square. Come
on. Khaled ain't corny.
Oh, Khaled definitely is.
Oh, man, yeah.
That's
he
a
got
fact.
his ways, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I'm not disregarding his DJ.
he carried that torch.
But his character is corny.
What he is.
Yeah, his character is corny. You can tell he's putting on. He's not authentic. He's got a character with him. For sure.
Is that all the time? What else we got?
Rapper,
Music?
I'm gonna just play this Anthony Mackie clip.
I got one more question real quick. Oh, okay.
But yeah, what you got? Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask who's the best Southern rapper.
Southern rapper.
So I was just hearing y'all's opinion on
The
everything.
whole South, like all time.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yo, all right. Pause real quick. Get back.
Oh,
to
should
that.
we do a?
Yo, guess who was number one on the top 50 worst rappers?
Who?
Silk the Shocker. She was number one.
I mean, I ain't gonna put him as worst rapper. I mean, it do be all
Did
beat.
you hear when I played that clip when he was talking about?
Yeah, it was
I was
intentional.
rapping off beat on purpose.
Yeah, it was intentional.
Get the fuck
I was
out.
like, yo, shut up, yo.
I mean, he got some good songs, so he should have left it. I can't put him as worst rapper because he got some good songs.
I think I seen it. They had my boy Magoo on there. Stop
Yeah,
don't
they
do Magoo
definitely
like that, bro.
disrespected
Who the
Magoo.
fuck is Magoo?
Timberland and Magoo? Virginia?
Oh,
J-Beats?
I forgot about
Magoo had flow.
R.I.P. Magoo. Man.
Magoo's the
I
go.
forgot about him, honestly.
He had a weird voice, but Magoo used to go.
Word. The bird's a word.
That's a fact. But,
Damn, I forgot about him.
Oh, you asked the best.
I'm thinking over here. I'm thinking.
You know, a lot of people gonna say what, Scarface?
I was thinking Scarface or Wayne.
Oh, Wayne, yeah. It's gotta be Wayne, man.
Scarface, probably Wayne. A lot of people respect Scarface, but that might be too far back for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But
Again, Texas. You know, like,
Texas shit hit
he
different.
just, yeah, you know.
different. But Scarface was so great because he got respect from all over.
Yeah, nah.
From
Scarface hit that motherfucking.
during the time when people weren't respecting Southern rap like that.
Yeah, nah, but he had bars though.
Yeah,
he was talking.
He used to go. But damn, it had to be between Wayne.
Probably Wayne.
Probably Wayne.
You know, if Wayne in the category, he gonna win.
King in the South.
Yeah,
Self-proclaimed king.
Self-proclaimed. That's what I'm saying.
Everybody
Tip go
self-proclaimed,
crazy.
but Lil
Yeah.
Wayne called himself best rapper alive too.
Tip go crazy, man.
Yeah,
We're not gonna
self-proclaimed.
ever disrespect Tip.
That's a fact. I mean, he is.
He is, but yeah.
What Tip him, bro? Yeah, it had to be Wayne. It might have to be Wayne.
Yeah.
You gotta give it to him. He's just.
I mean,
been around 30 years.
But Wayne, I mean, again though, I mean, Wayne,
kid.
Wayne is all time. He gonna be
In all-time
arguably all
conversations.
time of every region.
I mean,
And that's a whole nother comment.
Yeah, y'all wildin'.
I know.
Man, we about to
Yo,
get started. I ain't want to get
All right,
started.
Nobody
all right.
can match his bars, bro.
Who your GOAT? And please don't tell me it's Gucci.
He is not gonna say that. He is not gonna say that.
Oh my God.
Please don't tell me your GOAT is Gucci.
Oh my God.
Nah, he ain't gonna say that.
It's Hove, man. It's Jay-Z. It's not.
Oh, you're a Hove lover too?
Yeah, it's not.
Oh my
Damn,
God.
you have to say it like that. But I mean, if you want to say it like
bro,
that,
I'm like, y'all tripping, bro.
it's
Hov.
not.
Khaled Robin,
It's been Hov.
T.I. Passenger.
Wait. You're about to say Jay-Z is corny? The man who set every trend that we.
That nigga, the definition of cool.
You had to put your throwback away for a button-up shirt because of him.
He made niggas change clothes.
Man.
That's a fact.
He told niggas we don't drive X5s, we give them the baby mamas. I can't even look at this X5 the same.
Trendsetter.
I would
Hey,
never
you
drive.
remember it too.
My X5 was
You
thick,
remember?
though.
You
But I got, hold on. I got to correct.
Oh, you had an
I
X5?
got an X5. Look. Main shit, though. Look. My shit a 5-speed, though. I'm switching gears. I got a clutch.
Oh, yeah, you did have that.
Nah, I got a clutch.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Hey, stop. I got a clutch.
Yo, I forgot the fuck I was about to say.
Real men drive with 3 pedals, by the way, y'all. Real men drive 3 pedals.
Oh, I'm saying, you remember when niggas stopped wearing jerseys
Oh, the pretty
and was
boy.
wearing 4X button-ups
Nah, for sure.
and blazers and jeans.
Nah, for sure.
You remember that shit.
Nah.
He really made niggas do that shit.
Nah, for
Goofy
sure.
as hell with them big ass.
Yo, you want to know what though? Nah, I'm in New York. I'm 15. I'm in New York. Y'all know them back in the day when niggas could take the one-day bus trips.
Yeah.
Up to New York and come back and shit. So I'm doing one of them with my mama and shit. We in one of these random stores in what was we at? Brooklyn, Harlem, one of them boroughs. I go in the store. This the pretty boy era, right? I was actually into that shit, right? Man, I go in that store. My man said, yeah. This the shirt Jay-Z had on. This the shirt right here Jay-Z had on. I remember that shit.
I had to sell you on
that joint $60, nigga.
Blaze.
My mom looked at me crazy when I asked her, could you get me this shirt right here? 60. I remember that shit like it was yesterday, yo. My man said $60. I said, oh, let me go ask my mom. Yeah.
Soldier.
But I remember my man said that though.
Oh, got you too.
Why rapping like Hove?
Jay-Z is overrated.
You had that
bro.
60. You was buying that. You was buying that.
Overrated.
Oh my God.
Overrated.
Is wild.
Yeah, that's
Overrated.
nuts.
Overrated is insanity.
The longevity,
And I'm
the singles.
just attributing that to his.
He started in 96.
Yo, he basic, man.
Golly.
He basic, man.
Basic is crazy.
Man, the bars is just like.
They matching Wayne's. They make you
beyond.
say, "Oh my God," when he say it.
Yes.
Oh my God, yo, wow.
All right, look. Wayne is the greatest rapper that can rap better than most and not be talking about nothing.
He don't talk about
He
shit.
don't talk about nothing at all.
His best-
Maybe really be talking
his
about
best
shit.
bars come
When you
from
think niggas
freestyles.
Be talking, that nigga really be talking.
His best bars come from other people's beats, so he ain't really got to talk about nothing. Now, I don't want to be Lil Wayne because I love Lil Wayne.
Me too.
I love Lil Wayne. I love pre-Carter 3 Wayne more than anything before. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you on it.
I listen to Jay. I'll take Jay-Z over T.I. I give y'all that.
He's saying it like
I give
he
y'all
doing
that.
us a favor.
I give y'all that, yo.
Like you looked out with that.
I give y'all that, yo. I give y'all that.
When you want
I
views,
take
you
Hov
gotta
over
have
T.I.
the Skip Bayless type nigga. On
I
the
take T.I.
It's called T.I. the Hov of the South. So it's crazy.
Yeah, right. I take Hov over T.I. for sure, but I just don't get the hype. Just like 3 Stacks, I don't get the hype around him. I don't. He basic.
Well,
Basic is
Three
crazy.
Stacks are different because you want solo artists, but
No, I'm just saying the hype. The hype. Like, I don't get it.
I don't even think it was
Playboi Carti, I don't get it.
It was ever really no hype in it. Jay-Z just been him since he started rapping. It was on some shit like,
Again,
oh shit, he really about to be that.
I think he's a better business mogul than artist. And he gets 80% of his name from the business side of things.
Now,
I think
he ain't rapping no more.
the
now.
business mogul made Jay-Z,
Nah, bro.
not the rapper.
You don't get to this business
Not
side of
the
Jay-Z
rapper.
without him doing the rap shit.
Yo.
He don't get to this point without being doing what he
Again,
did in rap.
He's a great business person. So
is Birdman.
Again,
So is who?
Birdman.
Yeah.
Bird. I'm trying to think. Who would I rather listen to, Jay-Z or Birdman?
Yo.
All right.
What was the new subject? Last show we can close the joint out.
Oh,
You off there.
I'm wild with that one. I'm fucking with y'all. I'm fucking with y'all with that one. I'm fucking with y'all with that one.
That was crazy.
Troll. Certified troll.
But hold man, bro. I'm tired. Y'all be thinking like it just be me that feel this way, but a lot of people.
No, it's a
feel
lot of Hov lovers. I know.
Yeah.
I know. I don't get it though, bro. It's a lot better out here.
God.
It is. Basic flow.
it's a lot better. Like the things that you saying is just so disrespectful.
viral.
It's a lot better,
crazy.
yo. It really is. But I get it
They
who
call
he is in the name.
They say
I
he,
get it.
the kids say he clip farming right now, bro. He trying
I
to say
get it.
wild shit so he can be viral.
I'm always gonna say it like this with you. Your guy's Wayne, right? Your favorite rapper, that's Jay-Z is your favorite rapper's
We wouldn't
favorite
have
rapper.
Wayne without Birdman. So
Jay-Z is your favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
Who said this line right here? Best rapper alive since the best rapper retired.
it's my nigga being humble.
That's my nigga being humble. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
but that bar he said it with talking about Beyonce and shit. That was hard
That
though.
was a little slick joint.
Yeah, that was hard.
That was
So
slick. But hey, I mean, hey, Wayne put the pen down because of
Come
his
out
favorite rapper.
44.
That's why he put the pen down. Because of Ho. He found out Ho won't write no more. Oh, I can't write. I gotta stop writing. I gotta stop going off the door like Ho do.
I mean, Hov got a couple. He got some hits, man. He alright.
He got some.
He alright. He alright.
I don't even call him the hit guy. He got the albums.
I told you, I don't think he making my top. He might make my top 10.
Yeah.
He might come in like 7, 8.
That's more respect that I've heard you ever give him though. That you would put him in your top 10. So I'll take it.
I'll
leave with that.
Remember, I just said he might.
I heard.
If we get the right names on here, if I see the right names, he can very much not make it.
Putting him in your top 10 shows me that you got more respect for him than all that shit you just said in the last 15 minutes.
All right, if that's
That's what that tells me.
all right, because I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Everything you were saying was wild.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. He's super basic.
You get it because he's 7 for you. So you got to get it a little bit. If he gets 7,
He's just super basic to me.
Man, 7 rappers better than Jay-Z.
that's wild. It's insanity, bro. But I'm going to play this clip I thought was dope. Bring it back around to where you was talking about the success and working hard and you owe something because you work hard.
All right.
Anthony Mackie went on the Pivot podcast and he had this little clip that's kind of went a little viral.
Pivot podcast up.
Yeah, I fuck with Pivot.
Yeah, they up.
They get some good conversations.
For sure. They merch be like that too. They got some dope ass merch. Dope ass merch.
Like their merch.
Yeah, they got some dope ass merch. Good ideas. I get good ideas from their shit.
Here go the clip. I thought it was an interesting perspective he had.
I've been in the business 24 years, right? And I've seen people go from nothing to the biggest stars in the world. I've seen people go from one role to winning Academy Awards and doing all this shit. And what I realized yesterday thinking about it, we're lying to our kids, dog. And I think that's a big problem in our community. We tell our kids that and this is fresh on my heart, like I literally just came to this conclusion last night. We tell our kids if they do right and they make the good grades and they go to the programs and they will become successful. If you work hard enough, your work will be paid off. And that's not true. Success is given. It's not earned. Because you can be the most brilliant. If one person don't tap you, each one of y'all. There were people who could hit harder, who could catch better, who could run faster. But somebody said, you're the one. And the other 50 behind you fell off. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And because of that, I don't know what that emotion or that feeling is the scary thing. Because I went to all the programs. I've done Broadway. I've done off-Broadway. I've been in the business 24 years. I've been in 2 Academy Award films. I've done independent films. I've done major motion pictures. Now I'm Captain America. So now what?
Hold up. Limitless.
Nah, facts.
Oh, bro, he's been some bars right
But
there.
facts though, but even on a deeper.
Going to the Bronny jump, you're chosen.
Yo,
He
nah.
was chosen.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
He might not have earned it.
And again, what he said in
got
the
the
beginning,
opportunity to
it may be that what I'm saying though, it may be an indoctrination and that shit just being in my head. But in my latter years and studying people like Neville Goddard, y'all look him up. Great author, got a shit ton of books out here. But if you're really walking right, you don't even like. You don't do work, right? You understand that work is already planned out for you by the all. And basically life is planned out for you as it may go already, right? So like that saying is 100, like it's 100. Like it's on point, especially with the information I've been studying over the last year. It's basically living under the law of assumption. And basically, if you know you're gonna be there, then you gonna be there, right? So if it take you being there,
You know some like speaking into existence type shit like that?
it can be. Yeah. You can tip on that note a little bit deeper, but you can tip on that note though, for sure. But if the plan is to have you in the CEO role and you see me and you say, oh shit, I like that guy. That's my guy right there. That was just a part of the plan, right? And so a part of that work, right? Maybe you already did the work to become the chosen one.
But you still gotta get chosen.
Yeah, for sure. But that's a part of the plan, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a part of that's a part of universal law.
You can work as hard as you want. You might not get drafted.
But knowing what I know now, it's really not about the work, though. It's really not. It's really not about the work and the work that you put in. For 100%, right? It's really not. It's really not. I would agree with him 100%, though. 100%.
I'm gonna have to roll with it.
Yeah, I agree with it.
They ain't never look at it like that.
It's about who you know.
But
and I always said, if I did get one tattoo in my life, it'll be about who you know.
It's all about
who you know. That's
really
my tattoo.
That's really what it is.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
That's how you get them opportunities.
Because all you need is one opportunity, right? And somebody can put you up for life.
Yeah. Change your life.
I get his point was, you know what I'm saying, on point, but like, I think he missing just a little, like, I don't want to discredit anybody that ever worked hard. So like, I think success is earned. Like, you gotta work hard.
For sure.
But the opportunity is that's what's given to you. You know what I'm saying? Like being in the right places.
Well, why I would disagree is because in my life, in my world, I actually did work hard for like three 3 to 4 years to get where I'm at, or to get to the place that catapulted me. I worked my ass off for like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Right?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And then I seen that shit tumble into what it tumbled into. And it's like, oh shit. Yeah, I was doing this 7 days a week when my niggas was going out and doing this shit. I was over here doing this shit.
But that set you up for the opportunity, though. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So like, all right.
I won't say the opportunity. It was more or less because I can't say I was given the opportunity. I really was out here laying the concrete down brick by brick and stepping on each brick as my path was laid, though. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't one person that came. If anybody ever gave me one opportunity, it was my uncle that I worked for, and he put me in his studio and rented me out a room in his front room for $200 a month. And that nigga ain't need the money from me. He was just trying to teach me something. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So if it was ever one opportunity somebody gave me, it was
that's
my
a
uncle.
major opportunity, though.
Yeah, But before that, it was the 3 to 4 years of working out the trunk of my car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But what if you ain't even want to do? What if you like, man, that shit beneath me, though?
But that's the intent, and that's what I'm talking about. As long as you got the intent, it's gonna happen for you. No matter whether you clocking in 12, 14, 16 hours, that's on you. Right? Because at this point in my life, I always work smarter and never work harder.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? I'm always going to work smarter. Right? So whether you think you need to work 12 to 16 hours and I think I can do the same thing you doing in 12 to 16 and 4 to 6, I'm going to take my 4 to 6 route.
For sure.
Right? Right? And I don't want you to think that you're better than me, though, because you worked those 16, you're owed more than me. Nah. I had better ideas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my path, I could do what you did in 6 hours.
That's more of a physical versus a cognitive thing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
Thinking
for sure.
More,
and
that's still, thinking is still working hard. You
thinking.
Yeah,
and
that's
how
still
many
working
people,
hard.
and again, like he said, like Anthony Mackie said in the beginning, we're so taught that work hard. And niggas really take that in a literal labor.
But I'm going to tell you the basis of the shit, though. It really starts with what you define as success.
Bam. That part.
Because what he did, he named all the shit he did, he was successful. But he didn't feel successful because he was around motherfuckers that won all these awards. You see what I'm saying? What is success to us?
I guess that was the point he was making. He was like, I've been doing this for 24 years. I've been in all different type of movies. There's big movies.
That's success, though.
That is success. But I guess because now he's Captain America.
Now that's a new success.
Like he's arrived.
Yeah.
Some shit like I've been doing this 24 like I've been doing this for 24 years. I've been at arrived, but now people think I've arrived.
So it's all relative, for real.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like I get his point, and he making a great point, especially because he's speaking from the heart.
Yeah.
Oh, you can tell he's speaking from the heart.
You know what I'm saying? But
he
leaving out.
Yeah, all right.
He just leaving out some shit, though.
New Orleans right
you know
there.
what I'm saying?
He was talking some shit.
He leaving out some shit though too. Like,
yeah.
Take I'll just take me DJing, right? Yeah. Depending on who I'm around, I ain't did shit. You know what I'm saying?
Depending on who you're around. Right.
I go out to DC or something, they like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
But, all right, here, I'm known as a very successful DJ.
Yeah.
I worked for it.
Right. You did.
But, at the same time, I seen where it's like, yo, I hear these niggas that's bigger than me, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? Like in Richmond or something, I go to a club and be like, yo, I don't try to talk down on no DJs, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's style different.
Right.
But there's a baseline to where.
Baseline, yeah.
Okay, you ain't even reaching that, and you there?
Yeah, for sure.
I went to Atlanta, bro. I'm in 2 Chainz club. So you would think he would get somebody that, you know what I'm saying? This dude had my peoples coming to me like, yo, what the fuck is he doing? Like, you know, now everybody learning kind of what transitions are, which I'm glad they are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all hearing the songs blending. And so they coming to me, yo, awesome transition. Nigga, I just did what I've been doing for years. I made one song go to the next. I'm a DJ. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You supposed to be able to
but it's blowing their mind. You know what I'm saying? But I say all that to say, this dude won't even doing that. Like
hard.
What you just did
like a pause in between songs.
No, it wasn't even a pause. No, he would have been better doing that.
Oh.
It was, I'm playing this, I'm going to play the next, but they're going on top of each other.
Yeah.
So imagine, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it sounded like a nasty mashup.
So my people's even looking like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So anywho, I say all that to say, though, that's where it's given.
Right.
You got put in a 2 Chainz club, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you probably, you know,
probably
think about all the rappers that we hear about, especially from Atlanta or New York, when they be like, well, how'd you get on? Man, my uncle worked at 93.3 and man, you know what I'm saying? You ain't work harder, you ain't make a banger better than somebody. So that's the giving part, and I get what he's saying.
See, even that the Future story, he got on. He knew that's cousin in the club. So he was
he was with Dungeon Family.
Yeah, he was Dungeon.
You see what I'm saying?
Family. Yeah.
So that's even more like, whoa, you with 3K.
Intertwined. Like, you really got to connect.
But he still got to work hard. You know what I'm saying? We know about Future being rapping on his tour, but like doing something, you know, you still got to put in work. Wayne, hardest worker we know, but you still, you 15, you got to put on at 15, bro.
Yeah.
Excuse me, not even 15, excuse me, way younger than that.
11,
so how much struggle did you really go through? You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he went through no struggle. Lost his dad early, was living in the project, all that, but
shot himself.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying basically is
signed at 11.
Yeah. But Wayne works hard too though.
He does.
You see what I'm saying? So I think it's a blend of both.
Sure.
Like I know a lot of DJs, you know, that's when it comes to like one might be I feel like I'm better than, but he knew the right person, or he marketed himself, and now his name bigger. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these female DJs, they bad as fuck.
Yeah.
So
and that get them there.
Not hating, they bring value though.
Yeah, no, for sure. Titties bring value, yo. Oh my God.
They want to come see
Titties bring value.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but hard work put me to where I'm at one of my I always credit Secure right up the street when it was Secures. I credit them for putting me, because when I came back, you know, I told you I started doing parties at like JMU and shit. Yeah. So people ain't really know I DJ back home, you know what I'm saying? Or had an interest in that. So I had to come home and show, this is what I'm doing up in college and get myself on to the parties. So I do every party here now and then up over at Kodos and shit. Yeah. But like the consistent shit, when it was real consistent, it became when I was doing it at Secure. Yeah. But once that became consistent, somebody might look at that and be like, that's success, right?
Right.
But when these promoters coming around, they doing concerts and shit, they gotta book somebody. They gonna book who they know, you know what I'm saying? But they seeing me rocking this club here in Lynchburg, and then they doing a show, local show. So we need the best DJ. So I had to work hard to be there. But them giving me that opportunity now is like I took off because they gave that to me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's both. I see his point. Yeah. It's given to you. Yeah. Because somebody else could have got that.
Got to come.
Yeah. But you got to work hard for those opportunities.
You got to put yourself in position.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
For sure.
So at the end of the day, like you said, it's about who you know. You know what I'm saying? So.
And again,
he might not have knew the right person.
My uncle is that type of person. Like he wouldn't invest the time. Or
if he thought you was on bullshit,
right.
he would have
never even gave me the opportunity.
You could have fucked up the opportunity.
The nigga called me working, doing my work on his clock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm saying. I get what he's saying.
I thought I was in trouble one night. I thought I was in trouble. That nigga love that shit.
Like I said,
shit, you doing something else? Why you on my clock? Oh, that's hard. Oh, that's good. Oh, you getting paid while getting paid. I like it. I like that.
That's why I'm like, you could tell it came from the heart. Yeah. So he was saying it from raw emotion, but he left out some points, in my opinion. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still gotta work hard, bro.
Definitely gotta work hard.
And then, like I said, it's your viewpoint on success. You know what I'm saying?
No, like I agree with you because, like I said, I go back to those first 3 years. Nigga, I was getting it. No sleep. You know what I'm saying? No sleep at all. And I felt like I got my due. You know what I'm saying? From that actions of doing work. You know what I'm saying? So it's a hybridized statement. It is.
I work, without saying too much, I work with somebody now, like they aunt is the boss of all of us. You know what I'm saying? And their mom works in the building too. Yeah. So they moved up very quickly, and they are very young. Like past a lot of people that put a lot of steps in.
Yeah.
But I would do the same if I could do that for our peoples.
Everybody
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, for
and
sure.
if they really felt like if they didn't believe in her, they wouldn't did that. You know what I'm saying?
That messes up your rep for doing that.
So they ain't taking a chance. Like, so I'm not saying they didn't work hard.
I think that's the path. Like the shit was just set up for you. You know what I'm saying? Auntie and mama was put in place to do that for you. And that's the universe working that shit out.
So why you hate on Bron and his son? That was the opportunity that he placed for him to do.
I forgot we had to bring that shit full circle. I forgot.
I'm not hating. I'm just saying clearly.
He didn't take that from somebody else. That opportunity was granted for him from the work that his pops put in for him to even have that opportunity to do it.
Yeah, but he's still subject to criticism, though.
And he's still working. Ain't like, you might not like him as far as his game go, but they say he worked. Like, he work on his game. Like, he put it in the work. It ain't like he out his bullshit.
Nah, yeah, I believe it. I mean,
I'm sure
his pops are hard work, but
Yeah.
he's still subject to criticism, bro.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And people be like, why is he getting the criticism when the last year's 55th pick ain't get this much criticism?
Because his name ain't James.
Come on. Like, first of all, he got drafted because of the name James, so he need to get criticism because of the name James. You know what I'm saying? So
that's part of it. It come with it.
For sure.
That was a full circle moment, though. You killed it with that.
That was it. Bring it on back around. That's what I said earlier. I'm going to bring it back around when we get to this conversation. It's going to all come make sense.
I just hate it because he suck. He fucking suck.
Hey, man. You gotta go through your bumps, bro.
I feel you.
Gotta go
He just
bumps.
get his chance to do that in the league.
That's right. Shout out to Pops.
No doubt. That's all he can say, yo.
Yeah,
shout out to Pops.
For sure.
He
Gotta give it up.
This is college right now for him.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Nigga, $8 million. Get that. Guaranteed, fully
He
guaranteed.
would be a sophomore right now.
fully guaranteed. That shit nuts. I ain't mad at him, bro. Do your thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Do your thing. But we did this shit, bro.
Yes, sir.
Hey, as always, y'all,
Good.
like,
We did
comment, share, subscribe.
Plug
that.
your socials.
Do that.
Tap in. Any event party.
What you got going on?
Party.
I'm married with. Actually, now I think about it. Next weekend I'm doing ESTG.
ESTG, yeah.
Shout out News.
Say it again, Say that louder, brother.
It's just me. I'm so used to it. ESTG gonna be in Roanoke. Shout out to New Boss Life, First Class ENT. They're my guys right there.
Shout out
Promoters,
there.
really rocking it.
That's my guy.
Yeah, so that's next up. Actually, my homegirl Ashante, she got a podcast too, Perspective, Unfiltered Perspective. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name, but she doing like a live show next Saturday. So that's something you should look into too.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm DJing that. So I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? If you need music, I'm gonna play for you. Even I'll play for your funeral. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Using some vibes. Hit them.
Yeah, man.
DJ Purple Haze. Got to lock in. That was a good vibe, though. We did that.
Oh yeah.
Thank y'all for tapping in, for sure.
Please let me come back, man.
Hell yeah.
Hell
yeah.
You can pull up.
Yeah, I had a ball, man.
It might be the longest episode we did. I ain't gonna lie. We almost at 3 hours.
Yeah. We really don't go that long.
We usually get around like 2, but the conversation was getting too good.
Yeah.
So I ain't mad at it. A lot of clips gonna get out of this motherfucker right here. For real.
I told you, my man's a clip farming, man. Talking crazy over there. He wanna go viral off this thing.
We get some shit off. We be getting some sick shit off, man. I ain't mad at it.
I knew it though, man.
I ain't mad at it. But anyway, appreciate y'all tapping in. Be back in with y'all next week. Peace.
Doses.